Hello, hello.
Hello, everyone. How we doing tonight?
Hey, Indiana, easy now. We got Carol here. We got Tingleboos here. Nice to see everybody. Let me see. I don't want to miss anybody. Everybody was having a great conversation. Carrie, I love Carrie. She's such a sweetheart,
She
isn't
is.
she?
Yeah.
Johnny, Laura, plus Dale, Texas Granny. Nice to see you. Nice to see everybody.
Hey, Texas
Yeah.
Granny, everybody.
How does Crazy Brat sound to everybody? To me, she sounds a little muffled. Does she
Yeah.
sound okay to everybody else?
Inquiring minds want to
Yeah,
know.
inquiring minds want to know. My mind wants to know because I don't know if it's just me. Because she sounds great on like Johnny's and wherever else she's at, and she has her ear pods in.
Yeah, I don't know why it's
Reason.
being muffled and weird.
Oh, you just touched something and it just made it more muffled. Hey,
Okay.
BZ. I sent you. Oh, let me put the link up. Hold on a
Okay.
second.
Still
Invite.
muffled?
No, you sound clearer. You don't sound as muffled. Hey, Lynn.
Does it still sound really muffled out there?
No, you don't.
Usually I've done that. I've tried to rejoin. It's when I put my ear pods in. It sounds muffled. Oh, okay. She says that's better. Maybe I had it pushed in my ear too much or something. I don't know.
Hello, Lacey. We got an
Hello,
eyeball
lady.
here. At
Hey,
least
Yes.
it's not
Lacey.
a dick or a pussy. Amen.
Okay. It's
It's a
okay.
Oh
It's
God.
too
beautiful
loud.
eyeball.
It's too loud now. So hang on and
Too
let
loud.
me fix my
Hmm.
mic. Hang on a minute.
Again, my hair in the mirror looked fine. And then I get on
Okay.
here and I'm like, what the fuck? What's
Okay.
happening?
Is it still really loud now? I
No,
turned it
I,
down a
I
little.
didn't think you're loud.
You're louder than Belle.
Wow.
Okay. Is it
That's
still
good.
that loud?
But y'all talk.
Is it still okay? I changed it down. Is it still louder? Is it better?
Belle talk. Talk Belle. Where's she's at?
What? What the fuck is Lacey talking about? What are you saying?
Can um
She's asking you to talk and then me talk to see who's
Oh, okay.
louder.
So I'm talking now. How is Crazy Brat?
Yeah,
I
is mine still loud?
I think it sounds better.
Better?
Um, yeah, I don't know. The other day, Queen, there was a few times Queen's like, Belle, you're low. I'm like, me, low. I'm always the loudmouth of the fucking group. Hey, Matt, nice to see you.
Okay.
So good.
Okay. Indiana says okay. No, okay now. Okay, perfect. Thank you very much.
Hey, Freeside, nice to see you. Lacey, it's nice to see you. I'm happy your
You
plans
too.
changed. Yes, I'm so happy to have you here. Hello, Sugar Plum. Nice to see you as well. And we got our Matt Lingo here.
Yeah,
I
Um,
was gonna
easy.
type it in chat.
My we had issues before. I don't know.
wait, let me see, Lacey. Here, Lacey, you need to be okay. You need to be a little bit louder. Okay,
Okay.
that's okay. Good, good, good. At least, or maybe
Perfect.
it's
Thank
just
you,
me because
Carol.
I'm a little deaf. I'm not sure. Um, I'm so happy that I made it tonight. Look at me. I'm so happy I made it tonight. I wasn't sure if I was
You
going to.
happy and you know it? Clap your hands.
Yes,
Yay!
I wasn't 100% sure. Oh
Hey,
my God.
Dale.
I told,
Matt.
I was
He's
talking
doing the
about,
cucumber.
yeah, cucumber. I know Matt and the cucumbers. He just will not get over. I think if I bury them, no matter what I do with the cucumber, hey Dale, see, no matter what I do with the cucumbers, I'm always going to be connected to a cucumber. I mean, let's be 100%. Um,
Yeah.
I jumped in today on Shelly's a little bit. My goodness, that bitch can't talk nothing more but just about me. I love it. I mean, she talks about other shit, but mostly it's about me. I just don't get it. I really don't. And of course, you got Stone in the chat just adding in, telling B, oh, if you like her, I don't, you know, it is some of the funniest shit. 44, 84, 44. 4448.
That's a new
Uh,
account. That's
Yeah, let's be a
a,
little careful with that.
a
Okay,
joke that's being beaten into the ground.
oh
Yeah.
Lord Jesus. So what's been happening? What's been going on these YouTube streets? I know that Jonelle had a pre-show. I didn't watch it. I haven't really watched anything really. So I haven't been caught up on a whole bunch of shit. I hope there's some exciting news going on. Please do tell. I want to know.
Have I gone all day long? I haven't watched anybody. I did pop into Jonelle's for the last like 10 minutes, if that, when I got home. I have no idea.
I didn't watch anything today. I've been busy,
Yeah.
You've been busy.
busy as Santa approaches.
As I know those little what are they called? Your little elves on the shelves all over the place.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
love
they're
it.
in the
I love the
fridge
little
today.
shelf.
They're in the
What was
fridge.
Yes, they're in
They're
the
in the
fridge. Yeah.
I love it. I love that they're in the fridge. That's so cute. Listen, they gotta
Yep,
be
they're
everywhere
hiding.
watching.
Yes, they're watching from the fridge. I know. How does that work? But that's the point.
Well, when they open the fridge, the girls see them. They're like, we're here hiding. We're no, we're watching you. We
I
get
hope
it.
they don't. I hope they don't end up in the gallon of milk.
No, they're kind of up by the condiments. One's holding a strawberry, the other one's hanging on for dear life as the door gets slammed open and shut. The cat got it yesterday, wanted the marshmallows. Then tried to murder the elf and drag it under the bed. So, no
I
more
love that the
marshmallows.
condiments got it.
Yeah, we
Condiments.
played it safe.
Yes. Oh,
Oh, thank you, Lynn.
You better double
Thank you,
check.
Texas.
Double
yeah.
check.
It says Mars. I
Okay,
don't
it is.
know.
It's her. It's
It's
her.
Marzi. Okay.
Yeah. Yep, it's her.
Hey, Marzi, how you doing, girl?
I'm good,
Are you
Belle.
gonna show me a dick?
Hey,
Marzi.
Hey, Marzi.
Brett. Hey, Lacey. I was just wondering,
Yeah.
have the three of you ever heard the joke, how many Polacks does it take to change a light bulb?
Hey, Steffers,
what?
I'm a Polak, so
Yeah, so am I. So am
I
I.
I
So
think I've heard
I
this
was
before, but
I was
I don't even know what that is.
reminded of that listening to the three of you try to figure out the freaking volume a couple of minutes ago. I was like, really?
Oh my God.
how many Polacks does it take to figure out the
What's
I
a
volume?
don't know.
Polak?
I don't know. I'm a Polak. I never got the answer.
Polish,
Oh,
Polacks. I'm
I
Polish.
don't know if I'm Polish.
I'm part Polish.
I
Are
I
am.
have
Yeah,
my
I have.
ancestry.
Isn't your family? Wait a minute, Belle.
Yeah.
Are they from Poland or are they from?
Okay, I have family from Poland, Hungary,
Right.
okay, Russia, Italy. My father was all the Italian side. My grandmother's side was the Hungarian, Polak. My grandfather was the Hungarian. So yes, my grandmother
I-
used to walk in the snow with no shoes. We heard all those stories. Yeah.
Uphill both
Oh.
ways. Right. I remembered the Russia. I have Poland and Italy and Germany. So we're kind of close nationality wise.
Yes. Everybody used to think that I don't know, they were like, oh, you're a Jewish princess or something. I was like, Jewish? Where the fuck do you get Jew? I guess maybe the accent. I don't know.
Maybe you and Jim are related. Who knows?
Hey, easy now.
He's Jewish as well. Hi,
He's
everybody.
Polak.
Yeah,
He's a Polak.
I know he's a Polak, but I thought that was funny as hell that was going around for the longest time.
Oh, I thought Jim was Jewish?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Jim, imagine Jim. Oh my
Oh.
God, I can't with that accent and that.
Look at Steffers, Bell. I'm a Polish Russian Jew.
Okay. Look, welcome. All Polacks, Jewish, Russian, Hungarian, Spanish. Everybody is welcome here. Mexican, whoever. Everybody's welcome.
Easy
I'm all good.
Easy asked me if I was going to if I was treating the BBC to anything fancy this year for Christmas, and I told him that he gets to watch me shower.
Oh, crazy
I
thought, you
can't.
naughty girl.
You gotta have that big black clock in the shower with you. I'm telling you, my jacket is like all fucked up. You know, guys, do you ever like look in the mirror and you're like, okay, yeah, this is pretty cool, and then you get on here and you're like, you look like a fucking hot mess. It's like,
Yep.
what the fuck is happening right
Every
now?
single time.
The hair don't look the same. The clothes
You know
don't
what?
look the same.
Who cares, right?
No, well, I do.
Look at me.
I like to be attractive. You know, I like attention. I want to be a little bit of attractiveness going on here. You know what I'm saying?
I can tell your hair is starting to grow back in. It's looking better.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, people are. Oh, it was so funny because there was a show, Shelly and Betty, who has no hair, right, who wears wigs, is talking about my hair, how it looks like a box or whatever. If they heard the whole story when I was in rehab, don't let a barber cut your hair.
There you
So
go.
I had to come home and get a cut, and I don't mind. I've had my hair short before, and it looks fine on my features. I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
But hey, Tingle Boos, it's just funny to me that somebody who wears wigs would even, and then Shelly, who has no hair, I mean, just zoomed, zipped, like military, would talk about somebody else's hair. It cracked me up. I'm like, what in the actual fuck is going on right now?
And
You know?
don't get me wrong. I think your hair looks really good right now, but I'm kind of in the same boat as Homegrown. I kind of like longer hair on women.
Mhm.
Oh, you're gonna offend somebody.
But see, as we get older,
it.
though, I think the long hair, I mean, unless you're Demi Moore and you have money. I mean, once I get my face all Botoxed up and shit, yeah, maybe long hair may look great. But
Why, whoa. Why do you need Botox?
with
I don't
oh
think
yeah,
she
oh
does.
no, please. I
You
got my
don't
laugh
know.
lines. I got I
No.
want all this.
You're beautiful.
No, you are beautiful, Belle.
the
I
lips.
just think, like, was it like shoulder length before? That was
Yes.
a really pretty style on you.
It was. I liked it. Hmm.
I'll get back there, but yeah, it definitely grew already. I knew it would. In a couple of weeks, it'll be a little bit more. I could do a little bit more with it, and it's great.
Yeah.
Do you remember those? Now you, Belle,
Hey,
and
Rebecca.
Crazy Brat, and I will remember this, but Youngin won't. Do you remember those Chrissy dolls? They were just the heads, and you could put
Yes.
hair and make it longer.
Yes, you pull out her hair. Yes, Rebecca.
Yes.
There's wigs.
Don't you wish we could do that with our own?
Wouldn't that be nice? Just pull it
Yeah.
out and
Yeah.
just cut it.
Yeah.
Or
Oh my
tuck
God.
it back in. Change length anytime you want.
You could change length on that. Do you remember that? You don't remember those.
I
do
do.
you?
I had a Barbie head, the giant Barbie head with the shoulders. It was just her
Right.
head and shoulders. So if you
Yep.
cut her hair, it was gone. But
Yeah,
Shoulders?
yeah.
I did, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
I mean, which one of us didn't cut Barbie's hair? Come on.
I know. And pull her arms and head off.
I
Poor
don't know if I
Barbie.
ever cut her hair, but I remember I had like
Hey, Tony.
pissa pants. She would pee and you'd have to change her diaper and you'd have to feed her. And
Yep, I
forgot
had
her
that
name.
one
It was back
too.
like in the 60s, the 70s.
Yep.
Yep. You had
Baby
one-
alive?
Well, honey?
A baby alive?
No.
think they were-
Baby.
No, it was called something else.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was called something else. It's close to what you're saying, but yeah, it's way before you.
Did
It definitely
you?
Chrissy or Piss. I don't.
No way.
No,
Poor pussy.
Yeah, they
There's
didn't
some
use the name-
dolls.
Tony,
I can't remember
to
the
see
name.
you.
now.
They didn't use the name Pissy, but it was like, oh man, I don't know. Anyway, so Marzi girl,
Yes.
anything hot and going on? You and Fred Feets, or I need some good stuff here. Come on.
No, I actually took most of the week off of YouTube. Just finishing up my day job. So I had a lot of, paperwork to hand in, attendances and things like that, progress notes, so on and so forth. So
Okay.
I had to that to do, and then I was just like, oh, I'm not even going to get involved in any of these shows. I'm just going to try and get some good sleep, which I did. So that was nice.
Of
Dale.
course, you know, the story was you were hiding out in a bunker someplace. You know what
Oh.
I'm saying?
Whenever I'm not here for like 2 or 3 days, Jen thinks I'm hiding somewhere, like I have something to hide for, right?
Mhm.
Well, I
But
want to know. I want to
it,
know everything. How are you and Jonelle? Did everything work out with that? I don't know how that conversation
we
went.
spoke on the phone, and then I went up on her panel
Hey,
and
Duke and Molly.
explained the whole situation to everybody with her assistance, so that everybody knew the exact timeline of when everything happened, because so many things were just getting thrown in, and it just was so out of order, and people were saying things about each of us that were just so way off base. And it was like, all right, I'm going to set this straight and then I'm done with it.
Well,
So
she reacts too quick, you know, just like the other night. Hey, Sugar Plum, Belle, how are the meds doing? You know what? Okay, I'm gonna get back to that. Sugar Plum. I put too much. This is why, folks, we don't put too much expectation on anything in life, because I really did. I said this the other day. I thought, oh my God, I'm just gonna be happy and motivated. Honey, it's been maybe 8 days, 9 days. I've been on the 20 milligrams. I'm already thinking about Effexor. My brain, my body just won't move. It's like my brain is like, go ahead and do this,
Hey, Reaper.
do this, but my body's just not moving. So thank
Well, it's going to take at least a month for those to
you. Hey,
kick in.
Reaper, you beautiful woman. Yeah, I know.
Hey, Reaper.
But the more that I look up, it's more for anxiety and panic. I'm already on Valium. My anxiety's fine. My panic is fine. It's
Thank
like
you,
the
Texas.
third is depression. I want number one, depression. That's the medication I want. Number one that says
Yeah.
depression. And that's what it's made for. But now let's get back to Jonelle. So that night when I was porn bombed and she was supposed to come on with her man,
yeah,
and she had FJT on there, I didn't
Yeah,
think
Duke.
to look, nor would I look. And now we didn't discuss this. Am I angry at her? No, I'm not angry at her. It's just like, then you got to have a whole show about it, like, and make such a big hoopa baloopa over a fucking, it was a mistake. It was and then to give advice. This is what people do when she's blocked people, she's made mistakes, she's done things, but she's trying to say what I should do. No, you had FJT, which is fuck Jim Terry. I thought it was another troll, and why bother looking? I ain't gonna waste another minute of my life looking. So that's it. So maybe next time don't come up with, fuck Jim Terry, and then we won't have any issues. Hey Ace, how you
But
doing?
I mean,
Queen.
nothing against Jonelle, but I mean, she's trying to tell you, well, you should have looked and you should have went to the channel and do this. Well, she doesn't do that. I mean,
I know.
in fact, in the same breath, she got
Hey
porn
Tasha.
bombed. So
And then she made it like she made it. She
Make
made
it?
it like it was she made it. She
Malicious.
made it like it was, well, I got porn bombed 4 times or 5 times. Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah, like a competition.
Okay. Well, what does that mean? We all get porn bombed. I think this is the
Yeah.
third time in the 2.5 years or whatever the fuck. It happens. It's not the end of the world. But
Right.
and Belle, I think I was even up on your panel when she was trying to come on, or I was at least in the chat and I was watching. And to be honest with you, and I'm not saying anything untoward
Sure.
about you,
Thank you,
or
Texas Granny.
Janelle. But I was, frankly,
Single
I was surprised you stayed on as long as you did, because
Thank you,
I know
too.
that sitting up, is for long periods of time is still uncomfortable for you.
Yes.
And I was like, damn, Belle's really hanging tonight. Good for her. But I could see it in your face. Like you you were right on that edge of like, I gotta be done and lay down, type
Yes,
of a feeling.
I've been trying to push more and more, and with the back, and Bob,
Right.
he used to make fun. It ain't no fucking joke, and you try to push, and then you can't help it. You get a little bit irritated,
Oh yeah.
not
Oh
by
yeah.
the people. You just naturally get irritated because you're in pain, and then
Yep.
you're just like, I can't take any other bullshit.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't want to deal with it.
And I
Yeah.
think that's what I saw that night was you were at your limit, actually beyond it. You were beyond your physical limit at that point. You didn't want to waste any extra time trying to figure out who that person was. And I think she had said that the FJT actually stood for female Jim Terry, but she hasn't
That's unfortunate.
How the fuck am I supposed
That's
to know that?
unfortunate.
How am I supposed to know
She
FJT
hasn't,
is female Jim Terry? How the
She
fuck
hasn't
am I
been in the
supposed to know? Thank you,
community
Easy.
long enough to realize that the haters put FJT to refer to fuck
Right.
Jim Terry. So
Right.
You know what? Even if I wasn't in pain, I would have not looked. All I seen was that I knew it wasn't her name,
right.
and I was just like, I'm not going to deal with it. Like, why bother? Why take that extra step when I'm just going to boot them anyway? Yes,
Well,
crazy. Brett.
she just needs to calm down. She reacts way too fast.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rebecca.
That's her biggest problem, and then it becomes this big issue, and over spilled milk that really does not need to be there. If she could calm down a little bit, she's eager to block anybody. If you say shit instead of sheet, she's gonna block you.
But
I'm
then
just
she
using
says
that.
she blocks nobody.
Oh,
In the next
what?
breath, she says she blocked nobody. She said, I don't block anybody.
No, she
I was
doesn't.
like, wait, what?
She has her mods do it. Yeah.
Right. See that's see?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
kinda
I
like
told
that
her
bullshit.
she should kind of let things ride for a bit and see where it goes too. Because if you just block everything, then kind of makes it boring.
That's why I don't like, okay, Ace. I can't remember what she told the reason was she had the name because I brought it up about her name being Miss FJT. Yeah, I don't
People
know.
say she's like him. I think she said. I don't remember. I tried to explain that to her. That's
Right.
that's a
Yeah,
terminology
that's what we all
already in
know.
the
Yeah. we all-
community.
Hey Jim, yeah, no, I
Right.
know, like already. Fuck Jim Terry, right? That's it. That's what I'm supposed to be like. Sure, come on up. Hello.
Yay!
I've had a crash course master's degree in Jonelle, aka Vegas Girl, aka Meha Singh, aka The Link. But we all know how this is going to end. This is going to end very, very badly. And all you people that think that she's going on that cruise ship in the next 35 days, like she's going to be at her friend's, she's not going for 3 months, supposedly. She lasted a total of 16 hours working as a maintenance person and didn't even have to leave the grounds that she was on. There is just a select group of people. Here's the deal, because there's so many working parts. First of all, let me say that she does not give, and because this was a Snooks thing, this is a Watcher of Crazy thing, this is a hater thing. She is getting no government subsidies. She probably should be, but she is not getting food stamps. She is not on low-income housing like Marzi. She is not getting government assistance. She is not disabled. She doesn't have a driver's license. So,
Hey, Christine.
Christine, it's good to see you, Christine. And Christine is kind of part of this story because Christine has got everything and still works and still does everything. That's why I ask her the questions that we do. Now, I've never seen her stand up, but from what I understand, she lays down at work at the register, so she's okay.
No.
Here's the deal. She's not on any of that shit.
Right.
We're still arguing about whether or not girl Ryan should be grieving about her daughter who died, a decade ago? Okay.
No.
Well, how long?
That
ago?
never leaves you,
I
though,
think-
Okay,
Jim.
well,
There's
I
That
want
never
to.
leaves you.
Jonelle lost her
years.
mother less than 30 days ago. Okay. Which,
I
by
agree.
the way, was her caretaker to the degree where she never had a driver's license. She never had this. And let's be honest, there is something going on with Jonelle. I don't know if she has Asperger's, if she has ADHD. I mean, if Johnny's not right, and people say, well, the drugs and all that might have fried him a little bit. This girl definitely isn't, but has never been diagnosed with anything. And
But she's very smart.
is she?
Manipulative.
Is she smart?
Yeah, she's manipulative. That's smart. Yes.
Well, see, I don't think that's smart. I think that's survival mode kicking in. I don't think if she was smart, the last 30 days, she would have set up her food stamps. She would have set up disability. She would have tried to get a driver's license. She would have worked as much as she could in that hotel for 30 days. That stepdad of hers gave her a bump for 30 days. He paid for that play. And in 30 days, all she did. Now, we basically got her to set up the YouTube channel. We got her monetized. If we wouldn't have done that for her, she'd have been out on her ass. She lost her job by taking a camera in there. So, no, she's not. You know who's smart as far as people like that go? Not her. Okay. And she's just not. And I'm not being mean to her,
Right.
but I think she could pass a GED test right now. Like, I just
Well-
don't. Yeah. I don't think she's book smart. I don't think if you put her on a register, I don't think she could pass a real estate exam. She couldn't do those types of things. Okay. She is a manual labor fast food employee. And unfortunately, she thinks Monday she's going to walk in and get a job. She's not getting a paycheck for 3 weeks. That lady is not going to let her leave there for free. So here's the deal with Jonelle, okay? Now that we've got all that established, everybody else on these YouTube channels gets a pass. Watcher of Crazy gets a pass. And, we see that girl Ryan gets a pass. And all these people get passes. She's the only one that hasn't gotten a pass. And why is that? Because she's with us. Because we're the ones that put her in motion. We're the ones that did that. They are going after her like she is the worst person. By the way, Just Observing called her work, called her job, called her housing, did all this. And Just Observing's up there on Watcher of Crazy's panel just shitting away. Why? Because she did nothing but be with us. And if some of these other people get a pass because they're compromised or slow or they had a death in the family or whatever, they should at least give her to that. And that's why I've stuck up for her the last couple of days.
But Jim, for the last year and a half or so, or 2 years that I spoke with her, she was going at Just Observing really hard. She was. There's a lot behind the scenes that was happening. I'm not saying that it's correct what Just
Okay,
Observing
so what you've got there, Belle, is two fucking mental patients fighting. I mean, what you know? I mean, that's like vomit telling shit it stinks. I mean, it's it doesn't matter. But and Just Observing. I mean, we're talking now. Jonelle does not have a criminal record. She does not have any felonies. She did not hurt any children. She was guilty of lying about doing bad things because she didn't know how to grow a channel. And that's what she's really wanted, which, by the way, is what Watcher of Crazy always wanted, what Crystal Ann always wanted, what Girl Ryan has always wanted, what Miss T has always wanted, Betty. All these have wanted that.
For
they
us,
just haven't.
We don't hate her. She just overreacts.
She because obviously she's somehow handicapped. There is a there. Speaking of which,
Hey,
I agree.
Noelle.
Hi.
you
how
say
are you?
retard
I
3
know.
times.
Oh,
Jim. Jim. No, Jim. Tonight I was in her channel and she was talking about her address and I said, don't give people your address of where you're moving. I said, get a P.O. box. She has no clue what a P.O. box
That's
is.
so stupid. Why would you do that? Give your address.
Her-
to people.
her mother, I think, loved her and protected her and sheltered her to her
Yeah.
detriment.
Yes, and I was just going to say, she said that she had no clue what it was. And then everybody in the chat said because her mother sheltered her, and she agreed to that. And
Let me ask you
I
this,
get-
Crazy Brat, because you seem like a good mom, okay? And you're older and you have kids that are, closer to her age than any of us up here. By the way, I just want to say, Noelle, did you get the Yule log this Christmas yet?
Excuse me. What does that mean?
your boyfriend's big black wiener? Has you seen the Yule log? Did she
my
leave?
God.
Noelle, that's funny. I love to have Noelle. She's beautiful. Thank you for being here, Noelle.
She's really going to be watch. She's going to come back working that straw like you couldn't believe. There you go, Noelle. No, yeah.
She's smiling. She looks gorgeous.
Excuse
Who knows what the
me.
Yule log is?
Excuse me. I had a good day, and I finally turned 25 today.
You're 25
Oh,
today?
Birthday.
Yes, thank
Happy
you.
birthday,
Yes, thank you.
Noelle.
Yeah,
Thank
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I had a really fun day.
What did you get for your birthday? What do you get the woman that has everything except
Excuse me, Jim.
what did you
Jim,
get for your birthday?
Jim, yesterday, my boyfriend got me a selfie, a stick for my YouTube channel.
Oh,
Oh, that's sweet.
that is very nice. And listen, now he probably stole it from the mall, but that's okay. He was thinking of you.
No.
I didn't steal it.
What did you do for your birthday, Noelle? Did you do anything special?
I went to a museum downtown, and I went downtown Cleveland, and then I went to Tower City, and so I saw ice, and it was very packed. And after that, I went to two hockey games.
Nice.
You must be tired. You have a
Definitely.
packed day. That sounds fun.
She
Yes,
did more
and-
yesterday than Marzi's done in a year.
So the
Uh-huh.
museum was the Illusions Museum, the Illusion Museum, the Illusions like
Illusions.
Illusion.
I know. In Cleveland. I know we were talking about. Is it true that for your birthday, your dad wanted to make your black boyfriend disappear?
Oh boy.
You're making her disappear.
For the
Just
illusions. All right, so here's the deal.
Yeah.
Here's what I want to ask you. If you were Jonelle's mom, and I'm asking you this, Crazy Brat, because I think you could answer this the best. Here's a woman that coddled this girl her entire life because of probably the father situation. It's not like you could say that Jonelle's mom was using her for.
Matt, are you a Michigan fan? Boo, Michigan! Ohio State's winning right now.
Yes, they are. Now listen. Real quick, let me get this out, and then you guys, I'll be quiet.
Okay.
Her mom coddles her to the degree where, and it's not like her mom was using her for government assistance or was getting a check every month. It was virtually just a sandbag situation. Her mom is dying of asshole cancer and knows for months, if not years, that she's not going to make it, and doesn't set up anything for the daughter that she spent 49 years coddling. That doesn't make any sense to me. She knew so I don't know what happened there at the end.
I forgot the last thing on my birthday. We saw a Christmas house, the lights with the music in the car. Yes.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
sweet.
I like that. I wish I had that here.
And yes, I have been live all day long.
Good
Wow.
for you.
You know what I was
Well.
hoping she did
And,
for
and
Christmas?
so that's my first time being alive all day long.
I was hoping that for Christmas he would propose to her and ask her to marry him, and they would like do kisses and stuff, and he could kiss her on the mouth and stuff like this.
Well, this is her birthday, not Christmas, Jim. Maybe there's time.
New Year's.
Yeah,
That too.
he'll probably want to have the kid first. So why do you think, Crazy Brat, that happened? Do you think that, I mean, the mother really stuck it to this girl?
Well, my opinion, just what I've been sensing with
Hey, Rick.
Jonelle, I think maybe there's a little bit of
More
slowness.
to the story.
I think maybe I don't know. Maybe she just doesn't comprehend life. I don't know.
I need
And-
to
and-
be next to you, Bella.
Hey, Noelle,
I'm sorry. I need to be next.
thank you.
Yeah, but why do you think, Crazy Brat, that her mom didn't at least set her up before her death?
No, I that is a good question, and maybe that stems back to maybe she doesn't feel like Jonelle is capable to handle like what's coming to her. I mean, money or anything.
Sarah?
Maybe she just knows that she just financially can't do it. I don't know.
Don't you
Yeah.
think there's more to the story, Jim?
Yeah, I think there is, but I talked to the uncle. Now, let me also state this because Snooks put this out in the universe. That is not her family. That is her stepdad. That is not her real uncle. That is not her. That's her half brother at best. That's not her real sister-in-law. So none of those people are really blood. It's almost like she was. This is the only analogy, and I made this to Mr. X. You know when somebody moves out of an apartment in a midnight move and they leave their cats behind? Like she's like the cat that was left behind. Like she has nowhere to go. None of those people are family. They don't want anything to do with her. Her half brother didn't even stay in town after the mom died. He probably came in to see if there was any money. There was no money. The mother had a great career in the industry of I think there was a big settlement as far as a life insurance policy. I think they got her to fuck out and just dumped her. They put her in a hotel for 30 days, didn't have to evict her, turned her phone off, let her go on her own. What do they give a fuck? I even asked her, I says, aren't you curious, is that house that you lived in for the last 20 years sold? Or did you look up to see? No, she didn't look it up. She didn't. There's no aggressiveness there. There's no motivation. But I'm going to tell you what, in about 3 weeks, when she's on the fucking streets of Las Vegas out there turning tricks for $5, she's going to learn what motivation is real quick because this is going to end very badly.
Well, in Jonelle's defense, she was never taught anything, obviously. Her mom did everything for her, so she really, honestly, probably doesn't even know where to start.
Shouldn't her mom
I
have
agree.
known that she couldn't do anything, have something set up for her, at least a facility or food stamps or something?
Well, I not to be rude, but it's the mom's fault for not doing the things that she should have done with her child. But yeah, I agree. She should have had something set up. And how do we know that there isn't something already set up?
Wait a minute,
And
I have
nothing's
to
being
address
told.
something. Gemma's Journey, Belle, I saw your short earlier that said that you take advantage of autistic people. That's bull. I don't know what short you're talking about, Gemma. I don't take advantage of it. I don't know what you're talking about, Gemma.
And Bella, what is going on with Joanne and Leah and what? I'm sorry.
Joanne, I don't see a Joanne in the chat. Love you
Excuse
too,
me,
Gemma.
what?
Jonelle.
Yeah, Jonelle, what is going on with her? Like,
I don't know. Jim knows her better. I just know the very.
Her mom passed away, and then she was kicked out of her home, and she's
Yeah.
been living in a hotel, and then she has to leave the hotel, so she's gonna go live with a friend, and she doesn't have a job yet, and it's just an unstable, bad situation, and I don't know if she was never diagnosed with some kind of disability, but I think she should go get evaluated, and I think she may need to go into like assisted living.
those?
I just don't know. I just don't know.
Those are
Yeah,
my
this is
straws.
going to end bad. By
What
the
is
way,
that?
Noelle,
Oh my
this is what
God.
I got Noelle for her birthday. This is a tub full of clear straws.
Thank
There are
you.
hundreds
Thank you,
and
Jim.
hundreds of clear straws
Thank
here.
you, Jim.
This will last you a week. I just need your address, and you could give it out here on the show, and I will ship it to you.
Jim, I love those straws. I think I need a straw too.
Excuse me.
Just like
Excuse
Clucker
me.
said.
Excuse me. So, why is that panel was being super mean to me and like before they didn't know who I was? I'm sorry, I'm confused.
Who
What
is
is
mean
this?
to you?
Which panel?
Bombs and Joe.
Well,
Bob was
Bob doesn't like you because your boyfriend's black. He
Stop.
was in something called the Klan. Have you ever heard of it?
Jim, please.
Bob don't like anybody. Noelle.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, you really don't like.
He only likes Leanne.
Don't take it personal.
I really do hope Jonelle can get a job. I hope Jonelle, here's her opportunity
Would
to go
you
get a
hire
driver's
her?
license. Would I hire her?
Yeah. What if you and I want to play devil's advocate because me and Mr. X have been having this conversation for a month now. If you had a bit, tell me if right now she has no driver's license, she can't drive, she's got to work somewhere where she could either walk there or make enough money to take an Uber or take a bus or whatever. What job would you feel comfortable giving her right now?
Well, to be honest with you,
I'll wait.
she can go in and I don't see why she can't go find a job at McDonald's or Burger King and work there. That's my
so she
honest
goes
opinion.
to McDonald's or Burger King. Where would you put her in those places? Would you put her behind the register?
Nope. She would go back there and flip hamburgers.
Okay. But you got to be able to do, I mean, there's 14, 16-year-old aggressive kids that are, straight A students that are working at McDonald's. I'll tell you where I think she had a good job. I think that she should have worked cleaning the hotel rooms, but the chemicals made her sick. It's always going to be a fucking excuse. She worked 6 hours a week at a coffee shop. She had enough spending money to do whatever. But let me ask you this: deliver newspapers? I mean, could she get up at fucking 4 a.m? And I mean, that's not easy.
I don't
People do that anymore. Don't people?
Well, I don't mean. Okay, hold on. I don't mean newspapers. In Vegas, they deliver other things. It's not necessarily the daily. It's not the USA Today, but it's like flyers, door to door delivering flyers. But there's probably 3 opportunities for her. And by the way, she's not just going to get food stamps all of a sudden or whatever. She has nobody.
Yes.
But her uncle told me that everybody in her family hates her, like with a passion. Like the biggest benefit of that mother dying was so that they never had to deal with her again.
No, I really don't believe she's going on a cruise ship.
That one is. I don't know. That one's I have a hard time seeing that.
Well, what's she going to do on a cruise ship? She's going to clean rooms. She's going to bus tables. And then she gets housing. And by the way, they put 3 motherfuckers in a room. I got buddies that worked cruise ships as comedians and as magicians and as fucking talent. And they got there and they were in a cabin with a dishwasher and some fucking Arab or Indian dude that couldn't speak English that was working down below deck doing chairs and furniture and stuff. There's 3 guys to it. That's a job where you just work, sleep, eat, work, sleep, eat, stockpile enough money so for the next 6 months when the cruise ship comes back, you don't have to work. She won't last 3 days. Not in a room with 2 other people.
I was just going to say, there's no way, not with the way she treats people.
Right.
And how she explodes real fast, that won't last.
Right.
And I don't mean anything rude, but that's just her personality.
Hey, Noelle, do you want to have, maybe you do. I know you have a job right now, but in the future, do you want to have a bigger job? Like, is there something you want to do when you get older? Do you want to be a real estate agent or a firefighter, a police officer? Is there a job you want to have when you get older? Noelle, is there a
You're
career?
muted. Noelle, you're muted.
There's somebody talking to her right now.
Yeah, she might be talking to her dad.
Oh,
Hey, Dad, get out of there, Dad. We're trying to talk to your daughter here. It's her birthday and you're blowing it.
Yeah, please. This is the piano mat.
I want to say, Dad, how you doing? We've talked to
hi,
you before.
Dad.
Yes.
Hello.
Dad looks young. Dad
Hi,
looks like
Dad.
I can't tell if Dad's 19 or if Dad's 29 or Dad, how you doing? Today was a big day. It was a birthday day. You had a good birthday.
No, these people. No, I'm sorry.
Oh, she's
No,
so
it's
cute.
okay.
Yes,
Let's
have-
meet
have-
Dad.
No,
We'll talk.
well, it's okay. It's
It's
okay,
okay,
for Dad
Noelle.
to be there. It's
Hi,
okay.
Dad.
Hey, Org.
Sorry.
Dad, how
I'm
you feeling?
sorry.
How you feeling, Dad?
He's young. He is going to bed right now. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Don't be sorry, honey.
Don't be sorry.
Yeah, that's your dad. He wants to say happy birthday.
Hi,
You're
Org.
25 years old. You know, your dad looks younger than you do. I don't know how the hell that's possible.
We like Dad. Tell him to come back. Stick that head back in there.
How old is your how old is your dad?
He's at age.
He would be
He's-
perfect. He would be perfect for
Bill?
Bill. That's what
Belle
Belle
wants a date with him.
No, 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 no. He has a wife.
Where does she
Oh.
live?
She is upstairs sleeping.
Okay, go wake her up. Go get her. I need to talk to her.
No.
I'm kidding. Well, I'm glad you had a good day. I'm glad you had a good
Excuse me.
birthday.
Excuse me, Jim. I really was scared that you were going to say something to my dad that was
No, I've talked to your father twice before.
I know how this is.
Bob
Sometimes
was
it's teamwork.
Bob was the one that got into it with him, not me. No, your dad and I are friends. Your dad actually
Sofa.
Your dad has actually called me and told me if I could give him some websites for you to be able to date white guys, and I have.
No, stop. Please stop playing with me. Please don't do that.
Hi, Sofa.
We like your dad.
Excuse me.
Hey, Lambrow.
Excuse me. So why did Bob get that way to my dad?
Because Bob has what's called Alzheimer's, and he has what's
Stop
known as
laughing, Bella. Stop laughing, please.
he has early
It's
onset
true.
dementia, and he has something else called chlamydia. Bob's really old, and he gets real crotchety.
Yeah,
That's why
he's
he-
crotchety. That's why I'm laughing, Noel. He's just a crotchety old man.
Nope.
And so I like one time, and my dad was on that channel. Why would he do that? Like that.
He
was
thought, well, but Bob thought you were underage. He thought you were like 16 or 17, and he didn't know, and he didn't want your dad to think we were trying to pull in kids that were like 16 or 17, because you look young. You don't look 25. You look like you're about 17.
no,
He-
no.
And Bob also was mad because he says your dad didn't teach you the proper way to shoot free throws, and that's why you guys got beat so bad the other night.
No, that's is not true.
She did great in the game, she said.
I heard she did terrible. She can't rebound. That's what I heard.
No.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that thing. I cannot rebound, and I cannot. I'm more a defense. I have good defense.
Defense.
She got 2 technical fouls for cursing after missing free throws. They threw
She
her out.
beats the shit out of them. That's it, right, Noel? You're just like, fuck
Yes.
you. That's it. You beat them.
You know, Belle, weren't you like all state in basketball in high school or something?
Yeah, I had a scholarship and everything. Yeah, grammar school through high school. I got paid to go to high school, and yeah, the scholarships just dwindled away. Life
great.
happened in high school.
You know, well, that just tells you. Use the straws
Jim?
for chewing, not for snorting.
Jim,
Oh.
Jim, and Sabella. I thought you were gonna say something else to my dad, like that funny stuff. I'm
Oh
not
no, I
stupid.
wouldn't say anything disrespectful to Dad.
I'm just worried.
No, don't be worried. Tell him
Yeah.
to come back. Let's say hello.
No, he's in bed. He
Oh.
goes to bed. I'm sorry. He goes to bed.
I can see him in your glasses. He's right there off camera. You're lying.
Jim could see everything through glasses.
I could see him. He's right there. He's waving.
look at her looking up.
Gosh. Oh, goodness.
All
Let
right,
him
guys.
sleep.
I'll be back. I'll be right back. Noel,
Yeah.
enjoy your day. I'll be
Let him sleep.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Jim.
Goodbye, Jim. Thanks, Jim. Hey, at least this time it was a lot better. Tessie,
How do
Tessie
you
said-
know?
Hmm.
How do you know it's the least time
Hey,
it was
Tessie.
that peace?
He was being nice, right? We were all being nice. That's good. I'm so happy to have you here. I followed some of your lives. I jumped in a couple of your lives.
And so, what did you think?
She was at a hockey game. I
Yes.
loved it. It was great. You were having so much fun.
And so I was at a Special Olympics game. My friend Ashley took me there.
I do remember which game was that though? Which one? Because there was a couple of games I popped in on.
That was the last live.
Oh, the last live. Okay.
Oh,
I
yeah,
just,
the farmer.
Hey, Idaho farmer.
Hey, Idaho farmer.
hey,
So
Idaho.
I understand. Well, I don't understand. I heard it last night on Johnny's show. I heard my fellow Philly girl. Forget about it. Cheryl,
Cheryl, yes.
how fucking cool was that?
She is so sweet and funny.
Oh my God, yes. Yes. Oh my God. Charlotte, was
Hey,
so great to
Leanne.
hear you, girl.
Hey!
Ding,
How are
ding, ding,
ya?
ding, 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 ding.
Now we got some good shit
Leanne,
going on. Let's go. Let's
Hi,
go.
Mama Leanne.
Hi, Leanne.
Hi, Leanne.
Hi, everybody.
Leanne
What's
can't
going on,
handle all
Mama?
these people happy to see her.
Shit. No shit. No, I'm happy I'm home.
You know,
Oh, good.
I
Good
want to make an
play.
observation here.
Oh, shit.
Noelle is a perfect example of how good a kid can be. And she's not a kid; she's 25. I get that, but you know what I'm saying? Because I'm 38 now.
And you just woke up, right?
So, if you have both your parents, there is a girl whose father,
Hey,
obviously,
Eric.
is a good father. He's going through his shit with the cancer. Mom and dad are together. They're in the Columbus area, which is, they're in the Midwest. They probably go to church. That girl today for her 25th birthday went to 5 or 6 different places. If you look at her YouTube, she's gone to pro wrestling. She's playing basketball. She's doing all this shit. Now she's got her parents behind her. She enjoys it. She doesn't want anybody. But this is an incredible, absolutely incredible commercial for what somebody can be if they have both their parents. There are both their parents in their lives. And then you look at some of these fucking assholes or these people with their kids. Dad's some fucking drug addict who's working at a fucking post office 3 days a week. You know what I mean? Mom's got a heroin addiction or just beat it. All this fucking garbage. And then they wonder why their kids are fucking Arkansas, or Lips. It's just, it's unfucking believable.
I agree. It's how you're grown. You're grown.
That girl is clean. That girl is well taken care of. She has got a major. I guarantee you, her parents disappeared tomorrow. She's got aunts and uncles and people and all that kind. What a fucking commercial for unbelievable.
Well, the saying is, Jim, you're not raising children, you're raising adults. Your whole job as a parent is to raise your children to be functioning adults that can live without you.
Yeah, you could just tell, and I'm from that part of the country. You could just tell she's got loving parents. Oh, there she is. She's got loving parents that support her. I don't know if she's got siblings or not, but that is so few and far between right now. That is very, very rare.
No, I agree.
And Noelle has a job. Yep.
How many hours a week do you work, Noelle, do you think? 30, 20?
Noelle?
You're so beautiful.
Is she streaming on her channel?
Thank you.
You're muted, honey. You're muted.
No, I was watching TikTok.
I know. She got bored when Jim comes on.
TikTok.
Do you work? Are you part-time or full-time? Like how many hours a
Not
week do you work,
part-time,
Noelle? Like
part-time.
30?
12 to 3.
Every day?
Like Wednesdays and Saturdays, I have a day off.
Okay, so let's say she works 5 days a week, 12 to 3, 4. So she's 20, 22 hours a week. That's part-time. I mean, I can give you a list of motherfuckers we know on YouTube that have never worked 22 hours a week for the last.
True.
Yeah.
Noelle got it together.
Yes, she does.
Bill, would you do me a favor for Noelle's birthday, though? Seriously, since you've had a great career, will you teach her how to fall over a box at work so she doesn't have to work again?
Oh my God.
You in that fucking box. Yes. Noel,
Flipping
there's a
ball is-
story
yeah.
going around. I fell over a box at work.
Noel, what is your dream job?
Hey, Toya, how are you?
Like,
Carissa.
if you
I love
could do
Carissa.
any job in the world, Noel, what would it be?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay.
So probably a wrestler.
Okay.
Hey,
Professional wrestling?
No fake, no fake.
Like professional wrestling, like WWE.
No, not WWE, but a small
Like
fight.
independent shows, like a smaller professional. She knows a lot about
Yes.
wrestling. Yeah, okay.
It does.
hey, Eric.
It does. Now, what if you couldn't do like a sports related job? Is there anything else you thought you'd like to do?
So nice to see you, Carissa.
Lacey was a professional mud wrestler. I don't know if that means.
No, with
I thought it
probably-
was yellow.
Jello, yeah.
I probably work at a movies theater.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
You like the movies?
Yes, I do. Of course, I like movies, and every time I go to the movies, I get these straws. That's how it came from.
I could see her as a manager. She'd whip everybody right into shape,
Yes.
wouldn't she?
Who's your
Just get
favorite?
up.
I bet you I could guess your favorite wrestler. You probably like Roman Reigns.
No, wrong. John Cena.
Oh, John. I saw John.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw John Cena at a restaurant one time.
What did he say? She's
He
like, "Hi."
lives. So I'm from Tampa, Florida, Clearwater Beach. John Cena lives in Lando Lakes, Florida. This is when he was dating the female wrestler, one of the twins.
No. He lives in Massachusetts now.
Well, he might. This is probably about 10 years ago, though. So
Oh.
I was in. It was called Soho, South Howard Avenue, Tampa. It was like South Tampa. It was at a mall, and he was there, Belle. He was dating a female
Nikki
wrestler.
Bella. Nikki
Yeah,
Bella.
he was dating one of the twins. Okay, so it was him and her. It was her and her sister, because she has a twin sister.
Yep.
And then she was dating a wrestler too, a guy named Daniel Bryan. They were all sitting there, and they put him on the glass, like in front of a window that overlooked this huge, like this Tampa strip. It was like where all the shops and everything were, and they were dressed to the nines. And Belle, I've seen John Cena twice. I saw him there, and he was eating, and it was like looking at a lion at the zoo. There must have been 60 people with cameras outside the restaurant at the window just filming the guy fucking eating. I felt so bad. Then I saw him at an Apple store one time in Tampa at the Tampa Mall. First of all, I'm 6'3". If he's 5'11", I'll be shocked. Like, he is not very tall. He's
But
really
he's a
well.
dicky
Tall,
attitude.
He's not tall.
Yeah, he's not. I thought he was like 6'2", 6'3". He's probably 5'11", 5'10". But I mean, that doesn't mean anything. The chick was as tall as he was because they're in those huge heels. He was in the Apple store, and he could not move without people fucking with him.
That's
Christina, come
horrible.
over here. Hey, let me talk to you. Let me just taking it. It was like he finally went to the guy from the Apple store, and he told everybody in the Apple store, he said, listen, let me buy this computer. Give me 15 minutes, and I'll take pictures with everybody in here. And he goes, just give me 15 minutes to shop in here. The guy had to get some shopping done. He couldn't even do it. It was so uncomfortable. I couldn't believe it. I felt terrible for the guy, you know?
When I watched the reality show, he was such a dick to her. He was, I don't know. He's too full of himself.
So there was a wrestler. He's on Fox News. His name was Brodus Clay.
Yes.
And he was my roommate in football. We've talked. He's on Fox News now. His real name is George Murdoch. Okay, he's a friend of mine. And I mean, I hate to tell you, John Cena's gay. Okay, he likes men.
No.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, no, he's into men. That's why he'll never marry a woman.
How do you
He's
know?
bi, but he really likes guys. But
How do you know?
so my roommate in arena football wrestled with him in WWE and knew him and has told me that he's into guys.
That's
Men.
why he's a dick. That makes sense.
That's a lie. You're lying.
I could see him.
I mean, I didn't. Well, me and John Cena have had sex, Noel. I had to have.
No, you're lying.
I believe it.
You're lying. You're lying.
I mean, the kind of money that guy's making, I'd marry him. What the hell? I mean, that guy's in 4 movies a year.
Jim, that is hysterical. You're
Oh,
right.
Mr. Beast bars. Oh yeah, my sister got me that for my birthday. Mr. Beast bars.
John
What?
Cena. Do you buy the pay-per-views?
No, I do not.
Have you ever been to WrestleMania?
No.
Mr. X has. He's going to the one this year. It's in Las Vegas. It's 2
Can you
days.
Please, like, can you please?
Noel, if I ever saw you, I would get you into what is called the figure 4 leg lock. Do you know what that is?
Yes, that hurts.
Yes.
I really have it. I really have been there before.
You've been in that 4-legged pig lock?
Oh, it's called the figure 4. I would get her
Oh.
what's called the sharpshooter or a power bomb.
Hi, Mills.
I don't know that.
It's all wrestling talk. She
Mills?
knows.
Yeah, she does. She does. She seems very educated on all that stuff. I only know back in the day, the Jimmy Snuka shit.
Yeah.
Back when my grandfather was into it.
I would give her what's called the iron claw.
I don't know
God.
what that means, but he dropped, so that must have meant
Me
something.
either.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
What is the iron claw, Noel?
I don't know.
Did we lose him again?
Well, he lost himself.
God
He
almighty.
lost himself.
Yes.
That's Jim for you. He dropped himself.
Unbelievable.
Eric.
Mills is here.
Yes,
Hey,
Nils.
Nils.
Nice to see you. Hit the link if you like. Nice to see you. The other day I was listening. You had so much information, man. You're helping so many people. It's amazing. Sam Mitch is here. Her favorite is either Liv Morgan or Ray Ripley. Do we know who those people are? Because I don't.
Who?
No.
It's
Nope.
like football to me. All right, Mother, hold
Yeah.
it down. I gotta pee.
Okay. No, Cluckers, I'm not in my jammies.
Hi, Cluckers.
Cluck, cluck, cluck.
Hey, Cluckers.
Leanne, I'm glad you made it home.
Ooh,
Yeah, how was that?
Yeah, that sounds painful. Iron claw is palm
Thank
on
you.
the head and crush. Ooh.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Leanne,
how was your trip?
Leanne, are you wearing leather?
It's good.
Is your husband sick of you already?
No. Yes. He told me he didn't want to pick me up at the airport.
I bet
I
your
mean,
dog missed you. Didn't your dog
he
miss
wanted to go and drop me off on the ferry and throw me overboard.
Oh
Oh,
my.
He's
Sounds
rude.
romantic.
Amy.
It's a hell of a welcome home. Lacey, we didn't have any cat issues with the elf today, did we?
No, because I put him in the fridge.
Oh. Are they hanging on to the fresh fruit or what are they doing in the fridge exactly?
He's I can rotate so it's bigger. Hold on. They're just chillaxing, hanging for dear life. Yeah, I see you.
Hanging on
That's
to
what
the
they're doing.
condiments? Oh my goodness. Look
Look
at
a strawberry.
he got his strawberry.
that. That is so cute.
And they look slightly different because they're from different years, so their eyes are a little different. So I can tell them apart when I undress them. I mean, I don't know.
Oh
if that
my God. You're
yeah,
undressing
they're
yourself?
naked. Yeah, look,
Adorable.
elf ass.
They're hanging with the condiments.
See, he wants
They're
them
hanging
so
with the
bad.
condiments. I love it.
He's
Belle,
meowing.
Yes.
we met, Cheryl called on Johnny's. She's got the Philly accent, girl. Couldn't
Yes,
tell
she
between you
does.
and her.
I love it when she
Dusty, I
said,
missed it.
forget about it. I was like, oh yes.
Forget about it. Hey, Raven Gypsy, it's nice to see you. Where is what's going on with Johnny
Raven.
tonight?
So Cheryl was on Johnny's?
She called in.
She
Oh.
tried to panel, but she couldn't figure out the camera, and then I think she had a device on in the back. And she didn't have patience to figure it out. It's a lot of buttons, when you come up on here.
Oh,
So she just
yeah.
called in.
Oh,
And
I,
yeah,
for-
it was
I
nice.
forgot. Did she say you guys?
You
I think
Skype?
so.
That's a Philly thing. You guys.
You guys.
Yeah.
All I know is Philly cheesesteak. That's it. Philly cheesesteak. That's all I know.
Yeah, for the longest time, there was a big battle between two of them. I remember one was Gino's. I
Just
can't
hit
remember.
the link, Cheryl.
I
Yes,
can't
go
remember
ahead.
the name of the other one. But boy, I mean, there were people that would go to both and get one from each because they couldn't decide which one was better. I mean, it was just a massive, massive competition between these two places.
No fingers up.
Oh, she's in bed, she said.
Who's in bed?
Cheryl is.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. So she's not going to come up tonight, but
behind
maybe
an
we can
avatar.
talk her into it after the holidays.
Yeah.
Cheryl, you asked me a good question earlier today. I wanted to get back to you. If I had to take anybody, I'd take the Eagles. I'd take the Eagles tomorrow. It's going to be tough, though. That Washington team is good, and you don't know what the weather's going to be. But I like the Eagles tomorrow if I had to put money on it. Not one of the games I would play, but you asked me earlier, I'd say that. Now, Noelle, what's going on with you? What else you got going on?
We lost Leanne.
uh-oh.
That's a good
Where
thing.
do you go to sports bet? Like it's legal here. Where would one go if they
You
wanted
could do
to?
it on an app. You could do it right on a website. You can load the account with a debit card. The other thing you could do is you can go to an actual casino, like, for example, in New Orleans, or as my friends that are now calling and threatening me every fucking 5 minutes say, New Orleans.
Nola.
Leah's,
It's Nola.
yeah, Lacey's family with the
Oh, they're still calling you? That's
Oh,
not my
God,
family,
oh,
Jim.
Oh, yeah, I don't even get into it.
That's not my fucking family.
So you could go to Harrah's. You could go anywhere where there's a casino. And then if you Googled it, there's probably kiosks. And kiosks are like kiosks are like little ATMs, and you could place wagers on there for sports or whatever. But she's interested in betting on the Eagles game. It's not a game I'm going to bet on tomorrow. But if you had to put my feet to the fire, I would take the Eagles. There's tons of games. Like right now, I'm watching Ohio State, Tennessee. I need two
Ohio
more.
State's gonna win.
Yeah, Ohio State looks strong, real strong. One more touchdown. should
Just
seal
looking
it.
at Bobby, bitch.
Jim,
Bob.
Jim, why is it, if you can explain this, why is it that you wouldn't bet on the Eagles game tomorrow?
So the Eagles game tomorrow is, first of all, I don't know what the hell the weather's going to be like there. From what I'm understanding up north, like Ohio and Pennsylvania have got nasty sleet and snow right now, but I'm looking at the game in Columbus and it's clear as day, but it's cold as hell.
It's cold here.
Yeah,
Very cold.
Philadelphia is a tough team to handicap or to bet because you never know which team is going to show up. Washington is very good. The Commanders are 9-5. Eagles. So the Eagles are 3.5-point favorites. The total is 45.5. That means you give the Commanders 3.5 points, and the total is 45.5, which means you could take it over or under the total. You could bet will it be more than 45 combined or less than 45 combined points. Eagles are minus 3.5. So Eagles are the game is in Washington, and the Eagles are 3-point favorites, but Washington is home. But it's not like it's in Los Angeles. They didn't have to travel far. So it's too hard of a game to handicap. It's just too hard for me to bet because I don't have that strong of a feeling. Let me give you a game I do like. I like Cincinnati to beat the shit out of the Browns tomorrow. I like the Lions to beat the Bears. Those are some early games. But if I had to bet a ton of money tomorrow, and I like college better than pro, I love.
Excuse me, Jim. I like when you stop talking.
I like the Bills to beat the Patriots, and I like the Dolphins and the 49ers to score more than 44 points, and I like the Cowboys +4 against the Bucks. There's a lot of other games to bet on. The Eagles is just too hard. You might as well flip a coin.
Excuse me, Jim.
Very informative. Hey, Bob. Bob, people been asking for
Bob.
Yeah, I know. I got a couple
Shut the
text
fuck
messages.
up, Bob. We are not good. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, Bob. Oh no, Bob's not well, Noel.
That's
Well,
not nice.
Oh,
Be nice to Bob.
Bob's
Bob,
gone.
we lost Bob.
Rage quit. Ha ha, Bob.
Bob's not well, Noel. He's not
Bob's
feeling
not
well.
Noel.
good.
Noel,
well,
we don't do that. Be nice.
Wow.
He's really old, you know, so
Yeah,
Well,
it's not
especially
Bob,
really
and
come
having
funny.
back.
people up here borrow money from him. So you need to be nice to him. He's our bank.
Really.
well, he's not mean. Jim said he didn't thought you were too young. So don't do that. You're bad.
That's
Yeah.
not nice.
Yeah, when it comes to
That is-
underage people, Bob only really is nice to boys.
No,
Bob, where are you? Come back, Bob. Not
my
good
buddy's
no more.
sensitive. Leave him alone. He don't feel good.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Okay.
we're looking at the
Poor Bob.
plants.
Bob's stronger than that. All right.
Come on,
so
Bob.
the plants.
Is there one spot
Org said show plants.
that does
Yes.
not have a plant, Lacey?
Oh, wait, what?
Is there one spot in your home that does not have a plant?
I have plants in my bedroom, my bathroom, my daughter's bathroom, but I don't have plants like in my laundry room or my kids' rooms. But yeah, everywhere else there's plants. Because I like
I
plants.
love it. So pretty.
I feel bad
you.
for Bob now.
I do.
Yeah, that was shitty. I'm doing organization, so this is for you, org. Look at the
Told something. I
fenestration.
don't know what you're saying. It's in a different language.
Yeah, I don't know
Oh,
what that
God.
is.
Loves your beautiful flowers.
I
And
can't
Cool,
believe
org.
cats don't go after them. It just amazes me.
No, the only ones that they eat, like, okay, if I put this ponytail, dude, this ponytail palm, they will chew on that. I don't know if that's poisonous, but like any palms I have, they like those. That's the only thing they eat. And
I
and
have
then they don't mess with
ponytail.
them.
I have ponytail palms, and my cats used to eat those. I had to put them way high.
That's what I do. I
Mhm.
have some other palm too. I don't remember what it's called, but I don't know why they eat those. So it's weird.
Yeah.
Cheryl DeTilio,
let's-
my biggest advice to you right now is do not bet on the Pittsburgh Steelers to beat Baltimore because that game happened like 6 hours ago, you knuckleheads. So, yeah, don't bet that game because the Steelers lost by like 25 points. So, yeah, it's probably good to know if the game has been played or not.
Hey, Jim, did Kansas City win? I missed the
Yes.
end of the
Yep,
game.
I have that game over
Okay.
the total. Kansas City won by about a touchdown. Mahomes looked like he was made out of glass. He was so brittle and injured, but he did really, really good. But yes, they won. I think it was 27-17. What was it? 27-20 or something like. I think it was 27-20. I think is what it was.
Okay, good.
I love that Mahomes. He's so fucking cute. Everything about him.
Well, yeah, I think he's got a bad ankle. I think he got hurt.
Yeah,
last
he's
week.
bad ankle. He
Aw.
just looks so beat up. And now that they won, they play, and then they got to turn around and play on Christmas Day against the Steelers.
Oh,
And
shit.
you know, maybe after, I mean, they're 13 or 14-1. They ought to just shut them down, let them rest for a couple of weeks. That is tough to do, man.
Yeah.
Cheryl, today is Saturday.
Well, let me just address this. You know what? The reason why I didn't boot Noelle or anything, I don't know what happened over on Bob's with Noelle. I don't know if Bob went at her. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. I wish it didn't happen. But I don't know what happened there. So, you know, I don't know if she has some anger left over. I wasn't there.
Yeah, it was
What
actually
happened?
kind
Go
of
ahead, Marcy.
quick.
You remember what happened? Were you there?
I
Yeah,
do.
I was there. It actually was pretty quick. Like Tim said earlier, Noelle obviously looks younger than her actual age, which for her is a blessing, thank goodness.
I love you,
Um,
Krista.
But she came up on his panel for the first time, and her dad walked into the room. And
Well,
Bob
I
was-
had been telling Bob, I think this girl is under 18 because don't
Right.
forget, about a year and a half ago, Salty sent over an underage girl to
right,
Bob's show.
right. So
Okay, and I said,
was-
Bob, this is not good.
and Bob was asking her age just because he didn't want anybody under 18. And her dad got upset by that and kind of snipped at Bob, and Bob, you know how, Bob just went right back at it. It was
Right.
really like in a blink of an eye, and it was over with. So,
There's another time too.
oh, was there?
Noel, everything was going good, and then Noel started playing videos and the sound, and Bob got annoyed and asked her to stop, and then he booted her because she wouldn't.
Oh.
Oh, Bob, come back. Come on.
And that's all I know.
Feel good. It's okay. It's over.
Hi, Annie. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Org, is that enough? Have you had enough yet, Org?
Well, and Bob's not been feeling well lately. This flu thing that he has really been dragging on, and he's not been doing his own shows, I believe, because of it. Leanne can correct me if I'm wrong. So I guess he just wanted to come and hang, and when she went after him like that, maybe he figured,
I
oh, I don't
understand.
need this shit, and that's that. Yeah.
Right. I understand.
Yeah.
It's just a shame. Bob don't come over too often. And I
Yeah.
wanted to hear what he had to say, how he was feeling. And I hope everything is out and done and no more disrespect at all.
Yeah,
And I
no
could
one
understand
seems to
that,
be hanging on
being
to
afraid
it,
of being
though.
underage. I could understand that. I'd be nervous about that as well.
Crazy Brat, I thought you were taking Leanne under your wing. Why does she keep hitting the wrong button?
I don't know. She's so damn ditzy. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
I don't know what Leanne's problem is. She's always dipping, man. It's not even a rage quit. It's like, come on.
She needs a seatbelt. She keeps falling off.
And a helmet.
One of those double ones, right?
Oh, there you go.
In a roller coaster, right?
Is Laura still
There's
here?
Leanne.
I try to, what I do is I'm not used to my telephone. I'm used to my iPad. So when I go to chat or do something, I click this button to get back to the screen and I fly off.
You fly back in. That's
Yeah.
important.
God.
Leanne
Sorry.
just likes to push buttons. Literally.
Now,
No
that's a-
shit, I need to. I'm being too nice.
That's a bell. That's a bell move. She's the
Oh
one
my
that pushes
God.
all these
Every
buttons.
time I end the stream, when I don't mean to, I just want to X out. I'm ending fucking something.
Yes.
Ending the stream.
I
She
just
did
want
that to me
I
2
want
times.
to clarify something with Laura real quick.
Yeah.
Laura, I will take Dale to church tomorrow, being that it's Sunday. However, am I also responsible for Christmas Eve Mass or Christmas Day? I mean, I need a little guidance here.
Are they gonna pray the pervert away?
Well, I think, Lacey, when we walk into the vestibule of the church, you know how they have the little hand things, you dip your fingers in,
Yes.
bless yourself. I dumped Dale, face first, bloop into the holy water, just
Make him drink it.
in hope.
Dip
So
his whole head in.
Laura's
Here's
laughing.
Johnny.
I really feel like you should have him all day Christmas Day.
Hey, Johnny. How you doing?
Hi,
Hey, Johnny.
everybody. We just got back from the store. I went to the store today.
Oh, it's
Hey,
nice to see
Johnny.
you.
Oh,
What'd you
nice.
buy?
What'd you buy?
More
Now?
booty butt plugs.
Yeah, we went and we got some more poppers and some more
Butt
more
plug.
booty plugs. We got Jim some. We picked up Jim some for Christmas and
Thank you.
He
And,
needs it.
Thank you. Thank
and
you.
we
For
went.
him
And
and John Cena.
we got Jonelle a wig. We got Jonelle a wig so she can get a
Oh
job.
God. Oh my God.
Hey, Bill, I was kind of waiting for Johnny to be here, and I don't want to make this a thing, but I'm getting a lot of messages about this. Mostly, you could tell the way that it went that they were good with it, but Johnny last night and Pencil, The last 2 shows she's been on, she stifled Jonelle a bit. We told Jonelle, who ran out of cigarettes and asked $7, that if she went and grabbed a cigarette from the street corner that was on the ground and smoked it, we would buy her a pack of cigarettes or whatever. And then Pencil's like, I'll just send you the money. No, don't do that. Don't do shit all over the bit. Never sent her the money, disappeared. Then Johnny was on last night, and we think that Gemini guy was in the chat, and she's like, no, he doesn't have me. She's just squashing these bits. What's going on with her? And do you think that was handled the right way last night? I'm just sick of giving her chances.
I think that it was a little bit rough that Johnny threw off. I didn't watch it. All I know is I received a phone call. She was very hysterical. She was hey, Mr. X. She was very hurt that Johnny threw her off.
Well, I told Johnny to do it. I pressured Johnny to do it.
Right. Well, I guess that instead of Johnny just saying, okay, hold on, Jim, a minute, or whatever. But I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. But I think it was a bit rough and harsh, too. She thought she was blocked. And Johnny said she's not blocked. And I texted him. I said, I'm on the phone with her. She's very upset. What's happening? It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I wasn't watching anything. And Johnny, I think you had like a 6-hour show. And do you think it was a little rough, Jim? I think you might be thinking that it was a little bit too much.
No, I'm completely the opposite way. I would say that 99% of all calls and things, people I've talked to today were like, "Good, get her out of here." She is. Oh, what is that noise on what's her face's phone there? Leanne's. Listen, it's popping.
Yeah.
That's her husband beating her.
Hello?
All right, yeah. So here's what I'm thinking.
Am I okay?
Got to that point because this has been going on a couple of months now, and what put me over the top is when she goes, "Now wonder, Watcher of Crazy is at her wit's end with you," and then all of a sudden, Watcher of Crazy popped up in the chat, and I'm like, she is still Team Hater. Like she's only here because nobody else will have her. She can't go to bed. There's no more Crystal Ann. She can't go to a lot of panels. She's not on the OTT. She's been calling me a lot. She calls me a lot. I stopped taking her calls about 4 or 5 days ago. I just didn't want to talk to her anymore because her number comes up. It's like +694. It's like this big long number. And I'm just like, you know what? Something about this is weird because don't forget, 2.5 years ago, this woman called me all the time. She called me one time crying because she thought Salty Pancakes was going to come to New Zealand and kill her. So I don't know if she's that. Yeah. So here's the thing with Pencil Artist. Pencil Artist needs to shit or get off the pot. There's no in between. That's an Easy Now 90 thing. If you're going to be in between, we don't deal with that where I'm from. What we do. Bell, your station, your channel's a little bit different. You can tolerate this. These people that's not your fight. But if she's got an audio tape of Danielle shitting all over people and lying about them being, hurting her kid or whatever, she needs to put that out there. I firmly believe that when people do not retaliate, they do that because those other people have more shit on them. And when she started talking about Watcher of Crazy, you could tell she was kind of setting herself up. And I worried that what does she bring to Johnny's show? Not views, not cash apps, not super stickers, not content. What does she bring to Johnny's show? So I said, Johnny, enough's enough. I don't want to have to worry about people not wanting to be on the show or fighting or whatever. Get rid of this fucking bitch because I can already see this is going to go bad, and it did.
Well, she was saying to me that she was joining the OTT, and she's like, "Should I still join the OTT?"
No, I don't think she should. She's been saying that now for 2 or 3 months. I even told her the problem was the OTT for her is like $51 a month. So Mr. X he didn't want her there to begin with. He says, "I'll tell you what. Just pay $25 to Cash App and we'll give it to you. Just do a Cash App. We don't have Cash App. All right, PayPal. I don't have PayPal. Okay, then we made a blanketed, if you're outside the country, you get 25% off. That would be people like Adele, Graham Knott. That would be her. We got a ton of people from weird countries. And she didn't do it. She's only saying that to tease us that she'll come over. She was never going to come over. And if she doesn't have $7 for what's her face, she doesn't have the money for the OTT. And I think at this point, it's probably not a good idea. She wants to be with them. They just don't want her back.
I mean, I can understand her not wanting to put shit out. Look, everybody has their different limits, and they've been after her. She still says Sancho's at her. Everybody's after her. If she puts out these tapes and everything else, she's the one that everybody's going to be attacking, and she can't handle that. So
I agree.
can understand why she wouldn't want to put it out. It's not going to be you suffering. It's not going to be me suffering. It's going to be her suffering.
Yep.
And I hear this a lot. Well, they've said everything. Yeah, right. I've been doing this almost 3 years now. Every day there's some new accusation, new phone call, new whatever. You never know what goes on with these people. I would have never thought that Toe Jam was a convicted sex offender rapist in California and spent time in prison. Never. I would never have believed that Lincoln Kane, as much of a dirtbag as what he is, would have done not once but twice what he did to his wife last month. So don't tell me they showed a picture of her in her bra. You don't know what other stories, and it doesn't necessarily mean it's something bad. It could be, and I'm not saying that this is it, but maybe she confided in somebody that her father molested her. Maybe she confided in somebody that her husband cheated on her with another man. Anything that could be used as a joke. It doesn't necessarily mean she's a convicted felon or she robbed a liquor store. I'm just saying that it could be. These people all spill their guts to people, and then they're stuck because now they're worried.
Don't you think all that would have come out by now, the way they were
No,
going at
because
it?
they stopped pushing it. She stopped pushing it.
Can I put my hand
Hey,
up?
can I say something real quick? Go ahead, Dan.
Oh, I think your audio is messed up, Leanne. Don't leave? Well, you can leave, but come back. Please.
In an hour.
No, immediately.
Go ahead, Johnny.
And here, Jim, I got a news. Well, PZ was watching Homegrown Cowboy today. I woke up and I got on Homegrown Cowboy's panel today too when you were there. But then I brushed off, and then I got a news spoiler. Lacey, do you remember Omega last night? Omega, well, you remember who Omega?
Yeah.
Now here's the news. Here's the news spoiler. Guess who Omega was?
Who?
You're gonna shit your fucking bricks, man. It was Toe Jam.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was Toe Jam.
How'd you find that out?
I had a feeling.
A girl named Renee that was over there on Homegrown's channel today. She said, news spoiler, the guy that Omega was Toe Jam. And at the very end of my show last night was he put on there, I'm going to be calling the bank, Chase LLC, to get all his money back.
Oh.
He was sending you a lot of money. Johnny, you're frozen right now. But wait, he was sending you a lot of money. What happened? I didn't see anything.
Well,
what mean to you?
So for one, I showed Gay Sloth, my little puppet last night, right? My little doll. He comes on there and says he gives me $5. That's where it started, $5. He says, I'll give you $100 if you chop Gay Sloth up. So I chopped him up. I chopped Gay Sloth up. And we even took him outside and we burned him. See that, Belvie?
Okay.
We burned it.
And then he had some nasty comment for
And
you.
he had some nasty comments.
Did he send you the $100?
Yeah, he did. So he was sending me $5, like a whole bunch of $5 through the night, a whole bunch of $10.
Johnny.
Yeah.
I think he was joking. I don't think he's gonna do it. Leanne said that he was joking.
Oh,
He's not gonna take the money back. I think he's just really
I
drunk.
don't think he would do that.
That would be a lot of disputing and work. It was like
Just a quick
300
thought, Johnny.
Yeah.
Sorry. I would go into Canva and make some kind of a thumbnail that says it's a disclaimer. Any Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo that is given as a tip is non-refundable. And put it at the beginning of the show, every show, for 10 seconds. And then you can go to them and say, this is the date that this was done, and we told them it was non-refundable. Then you can send that over to Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App if that's disputed. And if it's enough money on Venmo, I just shut the Venmo down and get a new one.
Yeah, it was super sticker super chat, Mr.
But then that's on Google, YouTube. That's going to be a lot more difficult. But they won't take it from you. Lady Luck said she did that with Google YouTube, and obviously nothing ever came out of me or Jim's pocket. So you'll be fine there. Once you get the money, they can't take it away from you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. X.
All right, peace out.
Yeah, I don't think he would do it.
Yeah, and last night, Bill, I wasn't doing anything wrong to nobody. I got asked by somebody to do something, and I did it. I did it because we didn't want no more trouble being caused with that person, and she, look what I did. I gave up the video up on Danielle and all of us when we went to the gathering. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, but that's your choice, Johnny. I just don't. She's been harassed for a long time by a certain group of people, and I just don't think she wants it to be more.
I don't
Like
think she can take any more of it.
We would get
it's a
her
lot.
back, though. I would get her back like I did Jonelle or Belvy. I would get her back. She does not want to officially. She has told me.
It's official, though.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I never thought Watcher of Crazy would have Fumble Nuts and Betty Hayward in her chat, and she does. I never thought Just Observing would be on a panel at Watcher of Crazy. I never thought that Salty Pancakes would be on Crystal Ann's channel. No fucking way. Not when you're talking about these fucking whack jobs.
You know what they're going through? They're all teaming up on you.
Right. There's one. Right. They might not like each other, but they all hate me. You know what I mean?
Who the role is? I can tell.
She doesn't hate you.
She doesn't.
No, she doesn't, but she's very close with people, or was close with people that did. Let's not forget, she didn't leave them and come over to me. She just was pushed out of everywhere else and had nowhere to go and had to tolerate me. She was still saying the things that we were saying, was like, she's just learned how to play the game because she's got nowhere else to go. There's only the fat girl left to take to the prom. You know what I mean? And that's how she's, Yeah.
I just
Well,
feel
not
that
everybody-
she was really upset. She was really hurt by Johnny.
She should be.
Really...
She should be. And if she really gave a shit, she released those Danielle audio tapes. What does she care? Why not? Why is protecting Danielle? I am so sick of people like Easy Now 90 and her saying, I don't want to get involved, but they're in everybody's chat talking shit about everybody. I don't do that. I take the high road. Whatever excuse there is. But when it comes to me or Johnny or somebody else, Mr. X, they're in everybody's chat. I've watched Easy Now 90 shit talk me in chat rooms now for 3 fucking weeks straight. He don't have the balls to come up here. He doesn't have the balls to come up and say that he had titty pictures of Betty Hayward and that she was emailing him weeks ago about it. He doesn't have the fucking guts. If it's because he's got some new internet whore he's fucking around with, or he wants to make himself a good guy. Bottom line is he's a coward. He's an absolute coward, because what could they do? Nothing.
Well, I mean, I could see how Pencil being harassed by people and stuff, and just being harassed more and more and more. There's only so much certain people could take some kind of shit, And I said that too. What more can they do to you? Really, what more can they do?
Well, the answer is probably a lot. I never thought we'd get Salty Pancakes, his sister, on the phone, who said he molested her when she was 7. Never. I mean, that still shocks me to this day. Yeah, Easy Now 90. We crushed you with Miss T when we found out. We've been on to you for a long time, a long time.
Lacey.
Yeah. And then he was giving Lacey some shit about Lacey telling us about the nudes. And he got the nudes for free, and I guess Equalizer paid $50 for him. That was a big thing. But there's just a lot of these people that just want to be able to go wherever they want. But yeah, we've seen Easy Now 90 in other chat rooms in the last couple of weeks. I didn't say all these chat rooms, in other chat rooms talking shit about us. We've seen it.
But not everybody's gonna like everybody, Jim. People talk shit about me. People talk shit about everybody.
Yeah, that's fine. But my point is, Betty, forget whether or not Easy Now 90 likes me. He hates me, but he likes and has been nice to Lacey H. Look what Betty did to Lacey H. Why not release all that for, if not me, for Lacey H? He's scared to. He's scared of that woman.
I don't know. Yeah, they're Lacey H and Easy Now's friendship.
We saw you, Easy Now, over on Watcher of Crazies. That's right. We copy the chats, partner. So whatever. But you don't have the guts to do it. That's fine. Betty Hayward scares you. I get that. Just admit it.
But what would be? I mean,
all he's got to do is release the emails, not the nudes. Everybody has those. Release the email where she's threatening him that he better not send out the nudes. That would prove that she did that. And it would vindicate a lot of people that would be over with. He's worried about the backlash. And I don't know what that is. I don't know. He's in another fucking country. Technically, he could fucking make the nudes in 8x10 and put it on a T-shirt, and they couldn't do shit to him.
Maybe he didn't want the emails out to begin with. I knew nothing about the emails. I didn't know until I guess a couple of weeks back or whatever. Somebody brought up there. I didn't even know what fucking email you were talking about at first.
Betty Hayward, a couple of weeks ago, when we started talking about Easy Now 90 having had the news and telling people about it, she sent him a couple of emails that said, "Hey, you motherfucker," and I'm paraphrasing. They probably didn't say this. "Hey, you better not tell anybody about those. You better not show those," that kind of a thing.
Or else what?
Lacey could tell you I'm not scared of Betty. I don't know what happened to Lacey. She dipped. Did you rage quit, Lacey? Another one. We got Bob, we got Lacey, we got everybody just dipping. Poor what's her name? Oh fuck. I can't believe I can't remember right now. Crazy Broad, I need you right now. Leanne keeps dipping. I don't know.
And there's a bunch of guys like this. Easy Now 90, Equalizer, Arizona Traveler. There's just a bunch of guys like this. I'm not saying that Easy Now 90 is a bad guy. I'm not saying he's just scared. And there's nothing wrong with that. Just admit you're scared. That's all. I don't want those kind of issues. But he could have helped Lacey out, not me.
Okay, so Jim, hear what it is, because I was involved. It had nothing to do with Lacey. So this is what Easy said. This is where you're being fed bullshit. She emailed me about you saying me and Belle was going to release a nude on the OTT. All the other shit is nonsense. And he's laughing, which is true, because he emailed me and asked me, what the fuck is this about? I said, I was in rehab. I had no fucking clue. I said, I don't know. And then when Easy Now went and listened to your show and I listened, you said nothing like that. So she emailed him saying, you and Belle are going to release some shit when she gets out of rehab. So she made up some bullshit, that cunt bitch.
Okay, let's cut. Forget the he said, she said. Easy Now 90, yes or no? Did Betty Hayward ever send you a nude photo? Very simple question.
He already admitted it. He said yes.
No. Let him come up on panel and say yes. See, because he kind of admits it. You can't really find it. It's not really 100% there. All he has to do in the chat room right now is say, yes, the woman sent us nudes or sent me nudes. Yes. He won't do that. Then you say, well,
another show.
I'm sorry?
Here.
Look in the chat, Betty Belle. Now I'm getting pissed. I've already answered this 50 times. No, you haven't. I want to see you, Easy Now 90, in the chat say that she sent you a fucking nude. I want to see it so I can screenshot it and so that I have proof of it. That's all. Not somebody answering for you. You said it 50. Now his big thing will be, I don't do things on demand. You know, they got their excuses.
No, Jim, really. We were on my show. You were here, and he must have said it like 5 times in chat.
Okay. I want him right now. He's made fucking 15 comments already, but he hasn't said yes. He won't do it. He's a coward. He's a limey. They're all like that over there. They're the first ones during any sort of confrontation that fucking throw their hands up. I know these type of people.
I don't know. It's just sad. The whole thing had to get all twisted and with Lacey. That's why Lacey left. Lacey, is that why you left?
I don't know.
You come ask him.
Okay, what's happening, PZ? What's the question? Johnny. Johnny? What is with everybody's internet?
Where might he froze?
Johnny, you said there's a question?
Look at how many times Easy Now 90 has made comments but not said yes. Ask me, Belle, if I've ever seen a nude from Betty Hayward.
Have
Hey,
you
Jim,
ever
do you
seen
know
a
what the
nude from
tattoo on
Betty
her foot is?
Hayward?
I'm sorry, Belle, say that again.
Have you ever seen a nude from Betty Hayward?
Yes, Repo Man sent it to me, and it was a picture of her cunt and her tits, and you couldn't see her face, and I could tell you the time and the date that it was sent to me, and I could tell you that I didn't even ask for it. That's how you answer a fucking question. Move on. You don't tell me. He is a bitch.
What tattoo she has on her foot?
Johnny, what's happening? Hold on.
I don't-
You.
There you go.
Okay, Jim. Johnny.
Yeah.
Okay, what's happening right now? What's going on?
PZ keeps on mumbling about something about her foot.
What tattoo does she have on her foot?
Oh, what tattoo does she have on her foot, Jim? Yeah, what tattoo? Does
I
she have on her-
don't remember the tattoo. What I know, and I mean, I could go look, is she has very long toes. She had a toe ring. She did have tattoo. There are tattoos, but it was taken in a way where you couldn't see her head and you couldn't see the tattoos to a large degree. It was the right foot. It was, I mean, I could tell you what her beeve looks like. I mean, you know, now I'm only telling you this because our buddy Repo sent it to me. And how I know that it's true is it had also been sent by Repo, I believe, to Ty Corbin. Ty Corbin showed it to Arizona Traveler, and he goes, of course that's her. I've seen videos. No. Ty Corbin got another photo, not the one I had. He got another photo, and Arizona Traveler said, that's not Betty Hayward. And Ty Corbin goes, how do you know? He goes, because I got a 6-hour video recorded where she's playing with herself with a carrot and everything. So, you know, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? So and that tells me right then and there. But there are these guys that do this, like Easy Now 90, like Arizona Traveler, like Equalizer. These are simps, these Kenny Hines types. They're here to look for chicks on the internet. They'll never come on panel. They'll never take a stand. They want to be everybody's buddy. And that's just how it is. You know what I mean? And he has been in the chat now for 15 minutes, and he still won't admit it and just say, yes, raw. Yes, she sent me a nude, and Equalizer got pissed. I don't care about any of the other shit. I don't care about this or that or his fucking feelings or Miss T or modding or whatever. The bottom line is he knows, and you know, Belle, that Betty sent him a nude, right?
Yes, and Lacey just let me know. She said her and Easy don't speak anymore.
Of course they don't, because he's fucking scared. He fucking shit on Lacey H because he didn't want to come out and do the right thing. Now, I don't know if this has anything to do with this broad he's dating. Isn't he dating some girl from the internet?
Maybe he's upset that Lacey told you something.
Who gives a fuck? Big fucking deal. I mean, he's upset. I give a fuck. You know what it is? We punked him out a long time ago when he was Miss T's bitch boy, and he's never gotten over it. He's a limey. He knows exactly what we're talking about. Yeah, you shit on Lacey because you had an opportunity to do the right thing. And you know what? I'm not even going to talk to him because he nuts to come up. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. So,
Bad Gemini. Holy shit. How are you?
I'm doing well. Y'all can carry on. I'm not here to change any topics. A casual drama makes my spirit invigorated and enlightened at times. So carry on. I'm here for it.
Where are you from? You from Atlanta?
You met him before, didn't he?
He sounds like
I'm
he's from Atlanta.
South. I sound like a black guy that sounds like a rapper is what you're saying. So I could possibly be from Atlanta. I could be from Texas. I can be from anywhere in the South, but honestly, I'm from Fort Lauderdale, if you want to know specifically.
From actual Fort Lauderdale, or are you from like Liberty City, or are you from Lauderdale?
See the undertones you keep giving me. You hear me say Lauderdale, and you bring up Miami, Liberty City, Polk and Bean Project. See, I hear the undertones you're coming with. Yes, I'm from Fort Lauderdale. I've lived in several parts of Lottie Dottie. So if you want to call it the greater Fort Lauderdale area, I don't care. Plantation, Sunrise, Lauderdale, Lauderdale Lakes, all the different parts.
I love it. This is an angry brother. He's worried about my undertones. I didn't say Pork and Beans Projects. I said Liberty City. I was asking those.
That was close enough. That was close enough. We understood what you were. Well, they didn't understand, but I understood what you were referencing. And for me to be mad means that you're important to me. So I obviously don't understand how cash I am right now. Like I got this fire right here. I'm living life. I haven't even addressed you properly. I want to look at your avatar, but I'm more interested in looking in this background and feeling this fire right here I got going on. But thank you, sir.
That's great. Now, how long until the big chunky
Jim,
white woman you're
Jim,
living with comes in there and makes you put that out? Oh, hold on. Go ahead, Noodle. Go ahead. Or Noelle. Noelle sees a black man. She's on fire. Go ahead, Noelle. She dates the blacks. Go ahead, Noelle.
Well, I'm on fire literally too right now. Yeah, I'm warming up.
What's the weather like in Fort Lauderdale?
I'm not in Fort Lauderdale right now. You asked me where I'm from, not where I'm at.
Where you at?
North Florida, and it's cold today.
Noelle, here is another black man. You date black men. You have a black boyfriend. He may know him.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Why are you telling me about Noelle and her black boyfriend like they buy me a gift for Christmas? I didn't ask about them, but how you doing, Noelle?
Well, I figure you may know him.
Yeah, so I'm doing good. And nice to meet you. And then, so I'm from Ohio. Yes, I am.
That was a long O for Ohio. You from Ohio, because it was a long Ohio.
From Ohio.
Hey, Gen X. Jim, do you remember Bad Gemini? You guys met before here on panel.
I'm on panel.
How you doing, Bad Gemini?
I'm doing all right. I'm pumping my fire back up just with some plastic and random things.
Me next to my mom, my YouTube mom.
I had a fire last night too, Bad Gemini.
Bill.
Well, I've been on daddy duty all day, so this is the holdover. All these teenage kids are gone, and this is me enjoying the rest of my fire. Oh yeah, I'm on good behavior. Look, the whole yard is wrecked between cornhole and all this yard pong and darts and basketball rim hooked up to an oak tree, all this nonsense. Yeah, so right now I'm just actually relaxing. After 200 wings that I had to fry and 10 pounds of fries. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm good. So here's me. I'm kicking it with y'all. This is not even my usual setup, but because the fire was brewing, normally I'm in a house, you know, climate control, a bourbon in my hand, relaxing. I'm talking to Belvie. She knows how it is. I'm talking about how she's a great woman. Unfortunately, she's undateable while being great. The biggest contradiction I've ever seen in life, but she continues to live it. So, you know, that's what I typically do, but this is out of character for me, except the black part, since you wanted to reference that earlier.
If he's in North
Don't get
Florida,
quiet now.
Are you in Pensacola?
No, I'm not in Pensacola.
It must be cold in Florida.
Well, at least Norfolk, you saw the whole cold front. Like, we don't normally do. What is this nonsense? Like, what do you mean we gonna hit the 30s and stuff? I gotta cover up plants, all that type of stuff. Like, y'all, that's too much work for me. I don't want to be out here covering up plants. Like, what are we doing here? I'm in Florida. I shouldn't be having to cover up some darn plants because it's cold.
This is interesting to me, Bill. This guy is very interesting to me, and I'm going to tell you why. He's saying things. He's saying that I have undertones, but then I'm hearing undertones as well. Now, you know, having graduated from an HBCU, having been the minority in my business for the last quarter century.
So I remember him saying that part.
You know, having gone and having a major in Black history from Clark Atlanta University, basically the same campus Martin Luther King was on. I'm getting a lot of undertones from this man, and let me tell you, covering plants, a fire outside. He's nice and calm, and he likes being around white people. He thinks Bell is a special catch. This is a brother who either adopted. This is right. This is either a brother that was adopted and raised by white people. This is a man who does not recognize his own black people. He is more comfortable around the whites. He's saying things like, you know, covering plants. Listen, I have a ton of black friends. None of them are covering a fucking orange tree in the winter. I don't know. They don't go to Starbucks. They don't go to Panera Bread.
You just mentioned a tree. I said plants. You know what I'm saying? These monsteras will die when it gets that cold. You're talking about a freaking orange tree and citrus. That's what they have up here. So yeah, first off, you shut your face because you're just capping and jaw jacking. When it comes to what I said about Belle, she heard it correctly. Undateable. So if she thinks that's flattery, then she really is not dated in years. So let's start there. And secondly, just because you went to HBCU, I'm glad that you graduated black. You went in white, but apparently you graduated black. I didn't know that was possible. But if you're one of us now, shout out to you, and I hope your credit score drops at least 50 points.
I graduated black. You were worried about dating white. How many white women have you been with in the last few years, and how many of them were over 250 pounds?
Well, I'll tell you this. My wife is half white, and she's not even 145 pounds.
People are doing my people. The only thing a black woman could do for this man is show.
Look at what he said. Only my baby, I was married to a black woman for over a decade, and my 2 kids are black, so that's not a problem. And then when I divorced and started life over, so that's when I shifted. But guess what? My wife now has more in common than me than anybody. I have a Haitian. My mom was Haitian when she was alive, and then my wife's mom is a third world from Guyana. So when you talk about it, me and her understand, we have a lot in common.
Your ancestors, Haitians are really, you might know some of my people from Haiti, little Haiti. I used to roll with Zoe Pound. You probably don't know nothing about that.
The fact that you said it like that lets me know that you were a B actor in a F movie, which means it was twice as terrible. So I don't even want to hear that reference again. Zoe Pound. Like, what is this man talking about?
Can I hijack real quick and show you something you asked me about?
Pound cake.
Yes, Mr. X. What's going on?
Go ahead and make me big real quick.
Hold on a minute. Solo.
Monkey, make me big.
No, I ain't your monkey fucker. Wrong one.
Jim, you asked about this. You wanted to see this. This is that sound experience. I'm over here right now. I'm right in front of it. Obviously, I'm not going to go into it.
Tell Belle what this is. I'd be interested in Belle's medical opinion of this. These are becoming.
This is called the Hum. It's experience and sound. I guess you go in there and they put all these different things on your chest and over your eyes, and I guess it's extremely relaxing. It's like a cocoon almost. And then afterwards, you go in like a back room and you give some kind of testimonial. So I was thinking about doing it as Mr. X and then going in the back and talking about how I blew a load all over myself. But I don't know if that'd be too strong.
Jesus.
But
I think that's interesting. Why don't you do it? That's pretty cool. What is it called?
it's called the Hum. But it's got a thing where you can like search more information on it.
Let me see. Hold on. Meet the Hum. That must be really relaxing.
Yes, it's supposed to be pretty cool. We were talking about it on the OTT, and it's supposed to recharge you, reset you, and relax you in 5 minutes. So go figure.
Are you going to
do it, Mr. X?
I think you should do it.
Yeah, Mr. X, do it.
Yeah.
I won't do that again. Bye.
As soon as that Ohio State game kind of finishes up, maybe I will.
Bad Gemini, if I threw you off, it was by accident. Sorry about that.
All right, guys, I'm going to take off. Just want to share that real quick.
All right. Noelle's back.
Sorry. I was just figuring out how to use this. This is so cool. I'm sorry. I am not recording your stream. Yes, I was just figuring out.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Maeve Jagger, don't be sorry. You're perfectly fine. You said sorry. It's all forgiven. Don't even worry about it. Worse things have happened in my life. Trust me.
And so why did you move me on here? I was just trying to
No, I wasn't. Listen, I was trying to make Mr. X big, and I don't know. I think I threw Bad Gemini off. I just was making mistakes. That's it.
Now, does Bad Gemini...
No, you didn't throw me off. I hit the wrong button on accident.
I have a channel or something. Bad Gemini, do you have a channel where we could see you periodically?
Yeah, channel.
Yeah, it's at Man Made Media TV. It's me and my guy, Mr. Life. And now I have a long way to walk to get this Dang, I'm thinking about this bourbon. It's a long way away, but I'll focus on you because I'm looking at. I'm like, dang, I want to walk
over
there.
on that channel. What do you talk about? Politics? You talk about sports?
Well, yeah, we can talk politics. Honestly, we talk about just current events, but we like political banter. People get mad when we start talking MAGA talk from time to time.
Are you on the right side, the left side? You an independent? I'm going to guess you're probably a Republican.
Let me tell you this here. You know, I was born on the right side, but my life still ended up left. So, you know, I had to get it right again. So that's just the play. That's not even political talk. That's just, you know, life decisions and stuff. But so when we talk about that, I'll tell you this: the majority of my life, I was voting Dem. You know, I committed blindly. That's all I knew. The last 2 elections, I did not vote Dem. I had to do the great reset. I had to refocus, and you know, with my culture, you might get called a coon and various names just for supporting
brother.
certain people.
Yeah, well, these white people do not know coon, guys. Cooning is harping on racial stereotypes, things like watermelon and chicken, things of this nature. Selling out to the white man, things of this nature. Also, the other term would be cornball brother, a sellout. These are all things that the black community does against each other, because even though there is a lot of racial overtones around here, there is nobody that hates more than inside the black race, especially when it comes to hair and I'd say
with the matriarchy is a big thing, though. I'll say that. The thing is, when you're talking about a matriarch, that typically black women, I mean, they're out of every group. I don't care what, male or female, nationality, creed, color, they vote the heaviest Democrat. And so that's something that's just been going on for a long time. And so even me, if I were to date a black woman and the vibe was good, if she heard that I was, you know, chilling on the wrong side, which is the right side, she would look at me crazy and call me a sellout too. It's unfortunate, you know, because I'm not a good guy, but I'm a bad guy doing good things. So, you know, we have to add that clarification.
Is that the right channel, Bad Gemini? Is that it that Easy Now put in?
At Man-Made Media TV, correct.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you,
Okay.
Yeah.
There it is, Jim.
I appreciate that. I'm around here trying to stay warm. Don't mind me if I turn around on occasion. I'm just too lazy to get up. I'm trying to let this fire burn out, but then I'm tempted to have more fire because I can't help it. You look at wood and you look at fire and you're just trying to set the whole block ablaze. So, look, I want to say this. I'm glad I made it here tonight. You know, I hope y'all have a great year coming up. I mean, for y'all that continue to fail at dating, I want y'all to be successful. So if that's what you're great at, continue to fail in 2025. Don't change a darn thing. That would include you, Belle V, and any other woman. I won't speak because she's dating black, so she's okay. And who's that to the top left? Let me zoom in. I don't have my big screen.
That's Crazy Brat.
Oh, I won't speak on Crazy Brat. She has a good attitude. And I think I don't know, I can't remember her situation. I won't speak on it. It may have been sad story last I remember. But if she's with somebody, it's a sad story for whoever she's with because they don't know who she really is.
Well, actually, if you don't know, I'm interested in your assessment of Noelle.
Noelle is dating black, so I have nothing. Is she the one who's dating black?
She has a black boyfriend. He is a light-skinned brother. But yes, she plays basketball. She's real into the black culture. She watches BET. She's into the rap game. But she lives in the suburbs in Columbus.
First off, you're speaking blasphemy because if you're saying she's into the black culture and she watches BET, let me tell you, the BET fall off is real. Like it's no, I'm not even watching BET. But you know what? She seems like she's into herself right now. She has a selfie stick. I thought those went out of style in 2015.
That was the gift that her black boyfriend bought her today.
Yes,
her birthday.
Yo, that's what he gave. So for her birthday, he wanted her to have a selfie stick instead of another type of stick. Dang, it's unfortunately dry in their relationship. So, you know, hopefully it gets better in 2025. Hopefully it gets better.
Noelle, do you find this fella down here at Bad Gemini, do you find him attractive? Is he too dark for you? You like more the Will
She
Smith?
should hate me if she's smart.
Noel, what's your thoughts, please? What do you think of this guy? Is this somebody if you were single right now, is this the kind of guy you'd take to your Special Olympics basketball?
What? Wait. What? Wait, what did you say?
This man, I was just telling Bad Gemini a little bit about you. He is an African American. His family is from Haiti. Do you find him attractive? Is he the kind of black guy you would date?
No.
Why? Too dark?
Like,
He's too militant. He's scary. He looks like the kind of guy that would rob you outside of Popeyes.
yes.
I know what you mean. That's okay. You're learning, you know.
Poor Bad Gemini.
The fact that y'all think I would just be out here casually eating out front of Popeyes and stuff, let me tell you something. First off, that's like me saying that you commit robberies at Whole Foods, and anybody that would steal from Whole Foods probably is on meth, because that's just ridiculous. There's a better place. Stick to the Walmarts in the rivers that you used to. Don't go chasing waterfalls and trying to rob a darn Whole Foods. Let's start with that with you. Now, Belvie, you are insinuating this violence and this behavior. You're trying to act like you're calm, but you're sitting back like a deviant. So that means now you're on my bad stinking list. And then the fact that Brat is quiet up there, that means you know what she's doing right now. Right now, she has an instrument, a weapon in disguise. If some people may think it's something to club you over the head with, but for her, it's something to take the bed with. So bars, yes, I dropped those rhyme with.
My cheeks hurt because you've never changed in the last 2 years. Your opinion of me has never changed in the last 2 years.
Well, one of the reasons Crazy Brat is so quiet, she's actually from the West Coast,
I have to get
Northern
my
California.
plug.
But she is very scared of African Americans. In fact, in a lot of our private conversations, she uses the N-word, which I didn't want to put out there.
Come on.
You lucky I was interrupted. I don't even know if you can hear me. I can't. Let me see if my earbuds are back in. All right. So yeah, look. Let me tell you, I'm multitasking. I've cooked. I've done all these type of things. If anybody spoke ill of me in the last 15 seconds, I didn't hear because I was communicating with an adolescent child, my son, who's turning 17 in a couple of days. So yeah, I'm on daddy duty. This is just a bonus after
Is
hours.
he an athlete? Does he play high school football or basketball or anything?
Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't he? If I gotta fit at least one stereotype, so he plays football. Like, what are you talking
the
about?
one time I don't accuse his son of being a ball player, I was worried he would be like, "Hey, you're just saying you're stereotyping me. My son is an academic All-American." But let me ask you this: Is he looking at possibly playing at the college level for football or no?
We'll see. I don't know. You have to have that dog in you. He doesn't have that, but grades wise, he's excellent. So is my daughter. But as far as sports, he likes it, and he plays left tackle. So I'll say he came back from injury. Right now, he's 6'2", 250, and he's turning 17 in 2 days, and he is size 14 cleats.
Yeah, I mean that's fantastic. Now is your daughter older or younger?
She's younger than him. I actually have when I got remarried, I have a younger daughter, a 2-year-old. But if you needed the age range play out, he'll be 17 in a couple days. She's 15, so she'll be 16
now,
next
there's a real
year.
good school up there, not too far from probably where you guys are at. If you're not in Pensacola, you're probably a little east of that. Bethune-Cookman or Florida A&M, good schools. Edward Waters in Jacksonville, I know some people. But, yeah, if he's 6'2", 250, and he's not even 17, that's pretty good. Bell was already 6'2", 250 in the 4th grade.
Let me tell you, that was the bad weight she had. She shed all of that, but she replaced all the bad weight with the bad attitude. So she's still, unfortunately, 6'2", 250, even though apparently she shed all that bad weight.
Listen, you're two men that can handle each other. I don't need to get involved.
Bill, let me ask you something. Bill, real quick, not to change the subject here real quick. Is there an issue going on with you and somebody right now?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I'm getting massive text messages all over my phone right now. Bob just went live. Is he pissed at you?
How would I fucking know? I'm over here.
He was up here. Noel shit on him. He left, and I just got text message saying Bob's mad. He went on live. He's mad at Bell in the panel. I don't know. Have you gotten any messages? Let me look and see if is Bob on?
I didn't get any messages.
I don't know.
Why did he leave here?
Because
I don't know.
Noel told him to shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah.
Is
Jim,
Bob
he
on?
is live.
Bob is live
Bob is live, yeah.
with Leanne. You know, after all the shit that Bob has said.
Oh, and
about
Leanne's over there. Leanne went running over there.
Yeah, she did. After all the shit Bob has said through the years about me, whatever, this is what this pussy's gonna run away from because all she said is shut the fuck up because there was a big issue on his show. I mean,
Well,
this
you know
is
what,
so
Adele,
juvenile.
I don't know what's going on with Bob. Why is Leanne running over there?
I don't know, but it's juvenile to me. Quite juvenile.
Leanne? See, Leanne's. I don't trust Leanne. See, we didn't trust Leanne. She's kind of like a more educated when it comes to YouTube pencil artist. She don't like us either. She hates me. You know what I mean? I tolerate her. She's good on a panel. You know what I mean? I can't take that away from her. She's got good stories and all that. But she is. You know, she's a double agent too.
You think so? I don't know. She's always been very nice to me. You know, you have to learn to respect your elders. Yes. You know,
Let me go over there right now. Let me find out what's going on with Bob. I'll be right back, okay?
All right. Okay.
I'll be back.
Listen, I don't fucking know what's going on. Again, I just think it's fucking juvenile. Hey, Tricky Nikki, how are you? You know, I don't know. Look, we all have our moments, right? Shit goes down. You might go on a panel. You see somebody. You might say, fuck you, because of something that happened last time. That's all I took it as. I didn't think it was anything deeper. I didn't think it was anything more crazy or, you know, oh, hey, I see you. Hold on a minute. Did I unmute you? Hold on a minute. Unmute. How you doing? Oh, shit. Mother, take over a second.
I'm doing good, Belle B. Just finish your thought.
She had to do something.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt her.
Hey, Stormy, how are you?
Hi, Stormy.
How you doing, Tricky?
No, you didn't. I just got a bad muscle spasm. That's all.
Oh, shit.
Stormy, how are you?
I'm doing
Oh,
good,
God.
Crazy Brat. Hi, Belle. It's good to see
Hello.
you.
What's up, Tricky Nicky?
What up? What up, Bad?
It's Johnny
Gemini?
TV here, bro. It's Johnny TV.
Yeah, Johnny TV. Yeah, Jim Terry just left, right?
Yeah, he had to run over to see what Bob was bitching about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bob's
No,
feeling
Belle
better.
B. I love your show. I watch it here and there. I just want Belle B to know that. I thought I'd hop
thank
on and
you.
say
I
hi
know
and
you
Merry
pop in.
Christmas.
Pop in. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. We can.
Everybody got their shopping done or still got it going?
Oh, we're all done.
Money.
I only got like half my gifts wrapped. I hate wrapping presents as a single dad, for real. I hate wrapping them, but
Bella's doing, guys.
I mean, I
she's doing.
because I'm not lazy. Like I'll wrap them like perfectly. I gotta have it cut perfectly and every little fold right. I hate wrapping gifts, you know. But
so is
just to
Noelle
watch
gonna participate in this chat, or is she just gonna do her own thing?
I don't know.
What's
We
Noelle
need to ask
doing?
Noelle.
Noelle, what are you doing? Are you gonna participate up here or do your own thing? All right, I think she probably needs to go do her own thing.
Does she realize
What do
she's
you
on
think,
All
Belle?
right, Noelle, have a good night, sweetheart. We'll see you next time, okay? All right, good. I'm not really happy with Bob because again, is he overreacting or am I underreacting? I mean,
I don't really know. It was the weirdest thing because, like, I don't know. I know Noelle was
happened
very.
with Bob and Noelle, so it would be like I was someplace else and we had something happen. We get on panel. We're like, hey, fuck you, whatever. You move on from it. It wasn't like the whole family was like, you know, like it was a big, deep, I don't fucking know. I don't know. Bob, stop being a bitch. Please stop.
Has anybody noticed since the holidays came around, everybody seems much more crankier? I don't
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I don't know what their beef was, but Noelle needs to have like that wasn't nice, but again, I don't know.
And again, I mean, she has her reactions, which I think is just her. I mean, she was like that with Jim. So I just took it as, you know.
Hey, Bill, do you think she was restreaming you with her phone?
I don't know. I don't know if she was. She said she wasn't. Who am I gonna, you know, I'm not gonna stop to go and look to see if she's restreaming me or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's just that if you're gonna come up on a panel and you're gonna sit and do other things and be on another channel or something, then why are you here? Is my question.
Yeah, hey, I only hopped on here so I could play my Clash of Clans on my phone. Is that all right?
I love to see Stormy. Yeah, no,
Hey,
I
look-
don't know.
Look at his background, Bill.
I
Look
didn't.
at
I know it's all Christmassy.
I
right?
just want you to know I love
the
you
fire.
guys, and I don't hop on people's panels so I can ignore them.
I know we love you too.
Like, we're not going to ignore each other. You come on someone's panel, you show respect, and you talk. And if you don't over
Yeah.
talk, I get it.
Yeah, I agree, Stormy. She's harmless, but it's just I don't know.
She just wants what? People to see her? I don't get it.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, Crazy Brett, we had a good time on my show last night, didn't we?
Yeah, it was fun. Yes. It was fun. I loved what
When I chopped him up, huh?
I
Yeah.
missed it all. I'm so.
Oh,
Here you go.
Bill.
Look, here he is, Crazy Brett. Look,
You're frozen, Johnny.
look, Crazy Brett, right here.
Yeah, you're frozen.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
you are.
you're like black screen. We can't see it.
You're
I'm black
like
screen again.
Yeah, we
you're
see
just
nothing.
frozen. We just see you sitting there.
Maybe when he comes back, it'll work out.
Yeah, he usually has to go out and come back. His internet's been really sucky. Okay, there he
Yeah.
is.
My internet's shit too at this time of the year.
Can you see me
Okay.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we see you now. Yeah.
All right,
there you
cool.
go.
This is what I did last night on my porch, Belle V.
Look, Bill.
I'm looking. Okay, what is that? I'm sorry. What is that?
It's like
was my gay
pottery
self-
or something.
It was my gay self character.
Oh, you burned them?
Yeah, we burned him. We tore him apart. We chopped him up. Everything. Here's the tray that we chopped him up on. Look.
Oh,
Rest
my
in peace.
goodness.
Rest in peace.
I did hear Bob say, and Leanne say that she asked Bob, it wasn't planned, I don't think, but she asked Bob to go on at 11:30. She thought my show would be about two hours. So she asked
Oh,
Bob
okay.
to go on or something like that. I don't know the full thing, but I just listened to a little snippet of it, and Marzy's over there, and Jim said, Belle's a little bit hurt, and Bob didn't have it planned. I don't know what Leanne would think, how long a show would go or more. I don't fucking know, but whatever. As long as Bob's not bothered by Noelle, which I would have thought was the weirdest shit ever.
Well, I just don't want Bob. I don't want Bob to be mad at us. I mean,
No, I
you
don't
know.
think Bob is. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. But
Yeah. Yeah.
well, it is what it is. But anyway, so anyway, guys, we've been on 2 hours. I adore you all. I am gonna go. I'm having some muscle spasms right now.
Right, bad Gemini.
Bad Gemini, thank you. It's always a pleasure. Johnny, Tricky, Jim, X, Noelle,
Giorgio.
Reaper.
I'm sorry
Nice
I
meeting you,
joined
Bad
so
Gemini.
late.
Nice meeting you, Tricky Dicky.
Merry Christmas to
Nice
everyone.
meeting you
That's a
too,
wonderful
Johnny
night.
TV. Salute. Belle, I'm
Very
sorry I
good.
joined so late. I
No,
joined too
that's
late.
okay. Next time. That's all right. No worries.
Come and
All
see
right.
me tomorrow night, Tricky Nicky.
All right, I'll check you guys out.